Than your ex's new girlfriend, and just as annoying. It's summer on Klein Alley Show. Now live till 11. KROQ.
Are we having fun yet?
Oh, yeah.
Acting stupid, what's happening?
It's not about that Monday, Tuesday. No one cares about Wednesday.
Hey.
Thursday. Forget that noise.
Oh.
Are you ready for the weekend? Are you ready for the rear end? Are you ready for the weekend? Are you ready for the rear end? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, trash. Thursday, Friday, forget about that. Friday, Saturday, where it's at. It's Sunday, sleeping in, eating brunch.
You gotta get Bojangles.
I love you, bye.
Well, let us know.
Hit the beach or hit the mall. Go out with friends, do nothing at all. Sleep in, watch movies, read books. Anything goes, just take a look.
Mama.
Are you ready for the weekend?
Doña.
Are you ready for the rear end? Go. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? Go. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? Go. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? Go. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? Go.
Sit on the face.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, sweet divots and good morning. It's a Friday morning. It's Klein Alley Show. And yes, you are not hearing Kevin Klein right now. But we are all here. The rest of the show's here. I'm Allie. Vanessa is right across from me. She's running the board.
Hello.
Good morning, Vanessa. If you want to see what Vanessa looks like today, you can go on the live stream on YouTube. If you just go to KROQ's YouTube, you can see
that hat is green.
Vanessa dressed like a little leaguer.
I love my outfit today. I knew I was going to get hate on my outfit. First of all, shout out to my hat. It is green. It says Long Beach.
Shout out to my hat. I don't think that's how shout outs work.
No, it's just that I got it yesterday and I got it from a local artist in Long Beach and I was like, I'm going to wear it tomorrow.
You know what's funny is that Vanessa is already spending the money that Klein gave her for her parking spot because Vanessa put out a video shaming Klein for taking her parking spot again yesterday. He parked in the Employee of the Month spot, which is a great spot, and it's never taken because Vanessa still wants to just use whatever parking spot she is used to, right? We all are creatures of habit. So he pledged that he was going to give her $100 and a sandwich, and
Good deal.
It is a great deal, and it's kind of a stupid deal not to take because he is really losing in this scenario. I mean, he's really only getting 10 steps closer to the door, and he's paying a lot of money for it. But he hadn't paid, and he had taken her spot yesterday. So Vanessa put a video up on our socials at Klein Alley Show, shaming him and saying, "Hey, where's my sandwich? Where's my $100?" And then, lo and behold, he Venmo'd Vanessa $115, which will get you a good sandwich. And
$115 sandwich?
And a terrible hat.
And a terrible
Hey, I love it. Shout out to Left Turn in Long Beach.
She has a sticker,
I do have a sticker.
She
he
got
makes
a free
the lettering. I thought it was a great hat. This is my favorite color, if anyone's wondering.
Colorblind or?
No, I chose.
No,
there's
he's
so
just
many
blind.
colors.
He has Lyme disease. So we've got a live show for you, and you will hear Kevin Klein on the show today. So we have no repeats. It's going to be all new stuff today, and of course we still have stuff to give you, and it is Friday. So we've
It's
got.
going to be the first time ever we're going to be on time.
Yeah, I think we probably will. I mean, between Vanessa and me, I think we'll be on time for almost all the show. So that's exciting as well, I guess, for our bosses. If you are listening for the entire show today, we have a challenge for you for Disneyland tickets. This is the final day that you can win tickets to Disneyland. It's a 4-pack of tickets. And all you got to do is listen to the show. I know it's going to be extra challenging today. There's going to be a lot of confusion. I understand. But listen carefully, take notes, and at the end of the show, we're going to give you a little quiz, a little show quiz on what happened during the last 4 hours. If you can get 3 out of 5 right, you're going to Disneyland. And Jake has a car story that we'll get into next. Klein Alley Show. Kevin Klein not here today. A lot of people asking where Klein is. I made the mistake of taking a nap yesterday because I felt like complete ass after downing 5 hot dogs in 10 minutes. 5.5, actually. And I woke up to a text from Klein saying, hey, I've got a family thing going on. I'm really sorry. I'm not going to be able to come in tomorrow. I feel such guilt, blah, blah, blah. And in my half asleep haze, I said, no worries. He will explain, I'm sure, why he's not here today, but I don't even have the full story. So if I had it, I would absolutely share it with you. But of course, we have everybody else here. And according to 831, Vanessa and I both look like Beetlejuice softball players. Apparently, this show is brought to you by Stripes, and you can see that.
I didn't get the memo. I'm not wearing my Stripe shirt today.
I know. So if you want to see it all on the KROQ live stream, you can see that.
Have a good laugh.
Yeah, have a good laugh at
yeah.
both of our expenses. And someone made the point, why do hats look so weird on both Vanessa and Allie?
I think they're gigantic.
Totally.
It's got a helmet.
And I love hats.
I do too, and I don't know what's going on. For me, I just have a tiny head. Vanessa's tiny in general, so I have such a small head that I have had to, most of my life, buy kids' sunglasses. I know we made fun of Klein for wearing women's pants the other day, but I've had to shop in the kids section for sunglasses because my face is that small. But as I was coming in this morning, I noticed that I did not see Jake's ugly maroon car. And does that mean, Jake, that you have officially pulled the trigger?
Yeah, I have. I got a new car yesterday.
What a big moment. And I think this is a huge spending week for Jake. I think he spent $50 on a cactus. He spent $60 on a weird bunny photo or something. And
It's
now
an Alice in Wonderland White Rabbit poster.
okay,
It's
well,
terrible, dude. It's ugly.
Yeah,
It's black light
but
poster.
it seems like this was a purchase that you do not regret.
Not yet, anyway.
And you found this how? Was it a Craigslist?
I found this on Facebook Marketplace.
Where all good transactions happen. And at one point yesterday, you said, I don't have a car yet, but I've given a man my ID and $500.
Yeah, I gave him $500 and I forgot my ID at his house.
And so you had to really trust this guy, which it's hard to trust anybody on Facebook Marketplace, which is
he
the new
seemed like a good kid.
Craigslist. So you went there, and the car was there, your ID was still there, and everything.
Yeah, he met me at the bank, had my ID, had everything. I went in the bank, withdrew the money, gave it to him, and did the whole deal right there.
And what kind of car is it?
It's a Lexus CT200. It's pretty much like
Lexus. Lexus.
It's pretty much like a fancy Prius.
And what year is it? It's old?
No, it's 2015.
And the check engine light was on when you...
It wasn't a check engine light. It was a maintenance required soon or whatever light. Or like notification.
Oh, gosh.
Which he
Not
said...
a good sign, dude.
She said it's only because you need to get the oil changed. I'm like, well, hey, I don't know that. So if you want to get that done, taken care of, that'd be fine. We can proceed, but I'm gonna take off for now. He's like, well, what if we go do it right now? And so we actually went to like a Jiffy Lube and went and got it taken care of right away.
Yeah, you know, I will say that I've sold a car on Facebook Marketplace and I had my check engine light on and I lied through my teeth about why that check engine light was on.
It wasn't a check engine light. It was maintenance required, and I Googled it while we're there, and that's exactly what the car does.
So how much did you pay for this car?
I paid $14,000.
Are you kidding?
Well,
for a 10-year-old car?
My parents paid $14,000.
How many miles on this thing?
83,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it's pretty good. Is these hybrid cars, or do you have to take into mileage? Is it like the same like a gas-powered vehicle only?
What do you mean?
Like, is 83,000 like comparable to 83,000 gas-powered only car?
I would think it's better for this one. I've seen a lot of these cars, like 10,000 or so. They have like 160,000 miles on them.
Wow. Okay.
831 wanted to know why you think 2015 car is not old, Jake.
It's not old for me.
I mean, I guess compared to your last car, it's not. And the question is, what are you going to do with your old car? And can we bring it to an event where everyone bashes it and sets it on fire?
Oh, my God. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not completely opposed to that idea.
Really? Dude, so we have Jake's car at our disposal to do something cool with it.
Maybe.
Dude, we could find that grenade that's missing and blow it up.
Oh, my God. Send us your grenade. No, okay. Don't do that. No. But I think this is a great opportunity. Now we have a car at our disposal. Where is it parked now? Just on the street?
It's parked on the street near my house, yeah.
Oh, my God. That's exciting.
And it's not worth anything. Even if you tried to sell it, you couldn't sell it, right?
Yeah.
I bet I could sell it.
I don't even think the parts are worth anything.
Yes, they are. I've had to buy them before.
many, many times because it's that old. All right. If you want to win $100, hey, you know what? Let's make it $500. It's $500.
And kick my car.
And we'll throw in Jake's car. $500. Allie knows the news. Call now if you want to play. You can play anybody on the show except me because I will be the one doing the questions. But we've got Vanessa, we've got Johnny, we've got Jake, and we've got Omar. So call now if you want to play Allie knows the news, and we'll be back after this.
KROQ Road Trip USA. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all across the country. Stop for.
I want to be a part of it.
Get lost in Times Square. Get cast in a Broadway musical you didn't audition for. All while folding a slice and standing in line for a $12 bagel. When you see 9 Inch Nails in New York. Hail a cab at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to score tickets to their sold-out show at the Kia Forum on September 18th. And you'll get the chance to see him again in New York. Courtesy of Live Nation and ICLG.
You'll come see us, 9 Inch Nails, at the Forum, only on the World Famous KROQ.
KROQ.
What?
Klein Alley show, about to start drinking some tequila in here with Mr. Suave Agave. It was nice enough to come in, listen to the show, heard us talking about tequila. Said, look, he could school all of us on good versus bad. And Cinco de Mayo just so happened that we were going to have him come in Monday regardless. Just so happened it seems like a theme show now.
Yeah.
And also, we should point out Vanessa had her birthday over the weekend. We all forgot it, except Allie. She remembered but didn't send a text.
That's right.
Which is even more messed up than forgetting altogether.
Not more messed up.
Vanessa was going to be blindfolded for this tequila taste test. But the sad part is we didn't even have a blindfold, so she had to take Jake's dog's
I don't mind Kibby.
bandana.
Well, that's a byproduct of Jake and his smells.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait, but
Put the
they're all...
blindfold on.
Question. Do I still need to do it? Because, they all look the same.
You don't need to do it, but you still need to do it.
I think you need to be blindfolded.
I
know, they all look the same.
Fine.
I just want to, Mr. Suave Agave, these are all Blancos we're drinking today, right?
These are all Blancos,
okay,
yes, absolutely.
There's a lot of different categories, tequila, and usually when you start getting to the real expensive ones, you're like an anejo, something like that, right? A darker tequila. These are all kind of, and not that you couldn't have an expensive Blanco, but usually there's other styles are more expensive, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Blanco, you could actually technically age a Blanco up to 59 days until it turns into a reposado. So you could have a Blanco that's still aged in a bourbon barrel and all that.
What's the most expensive tequila you've ever tasted? What does that go for?
There's a brand called Fuente Seca, and that's a 21-year aged extra añejo.
Right.
That one goes for about $1,400 or so. Yeah,
not bad.
And that's what I was going to bring you.
I know.
Well, you should have, but you didn't. I like Vanessa in the blindfold. All right, so we're going to try. We have 4 tequilas here. One of them is bottom of the barrel, bottom shelf, and one of them is a.
She's holding her hands like she's going to pour it in her hand.
Oh, we got to pour it in
got
her
her
mouth.
hand out.
All right, and Vanessa will get hammered at the end of this as well. So the next hour of the show is going to be one of those.
I'm seriously so scared. You know when you've been hungover from tequila?
Yeah.
The
smell, it reminds you of that. Is that what you're saying? Hey,
then after one drink, you get over that.
Omar, play the volleyball clip. I want to ask you, Mr. Suave Agave, what type of tequila do you think she was on when she said this?
Okay, volleyball.
Now, if you really know your tequila, you would know how much tequila she had when she was flirting with a volleyball.
Sounds like a Cuervo. Cuervo all the way. Yeah, that's what it does. Yeah,
that is
absolutely.
correct. This guy's real deal. We had people that called in. When we said he was coming in, we had people that were going...
Sweet dips, guys. I was just calling because I've heard your 429 show, and I have to say that Mr. Suave Agave, he is legit.
He's legit. Mr. Suave Agave is legit. So here we go. He's our tequila expert now. Perfect. We're ready to go. All right, Vanessa, whenever you're ready.
Cheers, bitches.
Tequila number 1.
Are we all cheering? I need to know that you're in this with me.
We're all cheersing you, definitely.
You totally are.
Are we all cheering, she said. It's just the best.
Yay.
Yeah, we're all throwing them back. Woo!
I'm testing.
Now,
You're testing.
We're going in order from left to right?
Left to right, yeah. Tasting number 1. Yeah, we're going to go tasting number 1.
I'm not just sipping.
Vanessa looks like she's sitting on a high chair, by the way, on the video screen.
Got our booster seat, yeah.
She looks
All
like
right, now come to the airplane.
It looks like a child that we're trying to give medicine to.
I actually wanted to make sure I do need to check your ID before I serve this. I'm so sorry.
I'm 34.
You probably should. Check it out. All right. You want to put this in a bottle, Vanessa? Go ahead.
No, okay, I did it.
Is that number 1, so? You're off to 2.
Number 1. She just did number 1. You
Oh,
guys
she already
did number
drank
1?
one.
Yeah,
Hold on,
let's
there we
go.
go.
Let's
That's
all
hard to
dive
keep
in.
up with Vanessa
Oh,
already.
yeah, no, she's already. She's
We're
going
just
wild.
going boom, boom, boom.
All right. One is down the hatch. All right, we're
One
going
is down. I took a sip.
Okay.
Oh, you're not throwing these down like shots?
No,
I
I'll
did.
die.
Of course, you have to.
man.
And by the way, I noticed these are all warm.
Yes, you want to do a tequila at room temperature. You don't want to do it chilled.
Really?
When you do it chilled, it actually nullifies a lot of the flavor.
That's good advice.
Which
today,
is the reason why people drink it chilled. So it's like, it's not so strong. I don't need a lime because.
Right.
Oh, interesting. But you would agree that the tequila is the most fun type of drunk a person can get.
Oh, you better believe
Yeah.
it. Oh,
All
yeah.
right, number 2.
Oh, well, here she goes. She's already.
I'm not saying I'm drunk, but I feel it.
Vanessa is like a hammered baby.
Thoughts?
Vanessa, thoughts on 2?
It's just getting
2
milk
is
drunk.
really sweet. Number 1 tasted like rubbing alcohol, and I hope that one's on mine.
I think that's the one you brought us.
Number 2 sweet. Oh,
So let me tell you something, too, is that.
it's sweet. I don't know what you want from me. That's exactly my thought. What do you want from me?
Right.
She's already getting belligerent.
Do you think any of these tequilas you brought us would use her quotes on the bottle after she says these wonderful things?
It's sweet shrug. Is that
It's sweet. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing: is that as you guys are drinking it, and this thing about tequila is that when you do
You
taste
feel
it,
it in your body.
you do feel a nice little warm and tasty. But
She's hammered right now.
the more you
day.
taste it, the more you're gonna get the flavors, and more smooth it's gonna be.
She's got her hand out again.
Oh, there you go.
Number 3.
You gotta watch Vanessa drinking tequila on the YouTube right now. She is already about to fall off her high chair, and Mr. Suave Gavi is putting the third
All
one
right,
in.
number 3. You better be drinking. Cheers.
Cheers. 3's going down the hatch. Here she goes.
No? What do you not? What do you not like about?
Her face.
Oh wow, we got a real
Are
reaction.
you
on this
sure
one.
you don't want my face?
No.
Because my face is saying everything.
Put the blindfold back on. I don't know why we needed the
Okay,
blindfold.
well, number 3, it's smooth, but I still feel that, it's smooth. That's all I gotta say.
You did the tasting in Mexico, though, right? How did they teach you how to do it? How to drink it? You're supposed to breathe in, breathe out, all that, right?
Yeah.
Did you just do that? She
No.
forgot. I know.
No, sir.
Oh, okay, do it
See,
again.
Yeah.
Which
Gotta
one was
practice
number
what you-
3?
I actually like 3.
I like 3 too.
I think
Okay.
3 maybe a little peppery.
Inhaling.
Yeah, right.
3 I think may be the best one so far. But let's figure if any of us know the worst one versus the best. That's the question.
It definitely has the most flavor.
Suave Gabi, you got to come with me on Wednesday
I
after
feel
the show
suave.
to get my nipple pierced and bring these.
Bring some tequila to you,
Suave.
man.
Yeah,
Oh, heck yeah, you're
Feels
gonna need it.
suave, guave.
Last, what did she say?
She said it feels suave, guave.
All right, last one. This is the last.
Last one.
The last one. Throw this one down all the way. Finish
All
this
right,
one.
now
Really.
eat
try-
it all.
Throw it.
Take
Are
it.
we all throwing it in? I need to confirm.
totally are.
Please confirm you're throwing this back.
We're all throwing them back.
Hey, girl.
Bachelor party.
Skirt.
I'm skirt. What do you think of that one?
I mean,
Why do you look so disgusted after every single
choked.
one? I
Every
thought you liked
shot.
tequila.
well, not in this scenario. I feel pressure, but I like tequila in a cocktail.
Okay.
Got it.
Right.
That one tastes smoky.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, there you go.
All
right.
right.
So-
Which one did you like?
All
best?
right.
So, Vanessa, take your blindfold off. You're going to try to rank them in order now, from worst to best. We're going from.
The order that was.
Yeah.
What do you?
wow.
What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you think is
One
the?
was bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think 1 is the the worst one?
Number 2 was pretty, like, on a scale from 1 to 5, I give it a
Hold
3.
on. You're now confusing the system. You just have 4 tequilas here.
Okay,
I
on a
just
scale
need to
from
know-
1, A through C.
No.
A for Z? What kind of a rating system? That's so many choices.
Okay, on a scale from...
I give it a Q. It gets a Q.
Is that good?
I don't know.
Okay, happy face.
Okay, so the second you said tasted sweet.
On a scale from 1 to 5, can I just say?
You should have brought the
A to
emoji
Z,
chart.
please.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's a middle. I would give it a middle rating.
Right.
Okay. Middle.
Like a happy smile with no teeth.
Okay.
Got it.
It's a P. It's a 40. It's a 4
I don't
P
know how
smile.
else to rate
Right.
these.
Go ahead.
Number 3, I didn't like at all. I know you said this was like, ooh, smooth.
It had
Yeah.
a lot, right.
But
Wow,
I didn't like it.
Okay.
Allison, what did you think?
So you
No,
think
no.
frowny face teeth or no?
This one was like
Just straight across face.
A straight across face.
Right.
Straight face. But the first one is a upside down smiley, like nothing.
A frown.
Okay.
An upside down smiley. Further proof she's a child. Got it. So Vanessa,
and the last one, I actually really liked it because it was like smoky, but I know it's not mezcal, but it was like you know, it tasted like.
KROQ, it's Klein Alley Show, and it is Friday. It's a $500 Friday, which means you could win $500 with Allie Knows the News.
The number of hot dogs you can eat in 10 minutes is 5.2. Let's find out if Allie knows the news.
Yeah, I did feel like crap for most of the day. It was a weird feeling to feel good and awful in waves throughout the entire day. And then, of course, as I finally got my appetite back, I asked my kid what he wanted for dinner, and he said hot dogs. And I said, God damn.
Smart kid.
And, of course,
But you
I made
didn't have
them.
one, right?
I did, Omar.
What the?
It was a
Jesus.
It was a turkey hot dog. It was totally different than the other hot dogs I had. And I actually almost brought a turkey sausage in for breakfast this morning, and I was like, what am I doing? I don't think my stomach can handle this.
No more rounds of sausage for you.
No, I am not going to treat myself a round of sausage ever again.
Right.
But you can treat yourself to money by playing Allie Knows the News, and we are going to line 7 in Valley Village. Hello, who's this?
Hi, my name is Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. And who do you want to play in Allie Knows the News this morning?
Today I'm taking my chances with Omar.
Oh, okay, Omar.
Okay. All right.
Omar is actually pretty connected on what's going on in the world, but we'll see. All right,
try to be.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Don't throw the game, Omar, please. I've done a lot this week.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, Jake. All right, Omar's going to be sequestered. Here's
All right,
how the
I'll say
game
bye.
works. Omar can't hear any of these questions. I'm going to ask you 5 questions, Jesse. Answer them quickly, accurately, to the best of your ability. I'm going to ask Omar the same 5 questions, and if you get more right than he does, you get $500. You ready?
Yes, awesome.
All right, here we go.
Allie Knows the News.
Question number 1. Seal Beach is reporting that people are being injured by this 12 times more than normal.
Ooh, oh my gosh. I'll say pollution.
Pollution. Okay, question 2. Justin Timberlake has admitted that he suffers from what?
Oh, I know this one. Lyme disease.
There you go. Question number 3. A mystery illness in the Venice canals is causing the unexplained death of what animal?
Dogs.
All right, question 4. Doing pretty good here, Jesse. What was Hulk Hogan's official cause of death? They just revealed what his cause of death was. How did Hulk die?
Oh, shoot. I will guess heart failure.
Okay.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, that's a good guess right there, brother. And question number 5. This clothing brand is defending its use of an AI model. What company, clothing brand, is defending their choice to use AI instead of real-life models?
Oh, my gosh. I'll guess Levi's.
Oh, man. All right. Levi's, got your answer. All right, let's bring Omar back. See if he can get any more of these right. Hello, Omar.
Hi.
Jesse actually did pretty good. We'll see how you do.
Okay.
All right, question number 1. Seal Beach is reporting that people are being injured by this 12 times more than normal. What?
12 times more than normal.
Yep. Injured by this 12 times more than normal in Seal Beach.
Well, I remember last year, sea lions were having a moment where they like punking like all.
Oh
the,
yeah, they
humans.
were being little bitches. Yeah, they were attacking everyone.
I'm gonna go with the sea lions.
Oh man, I wish we had that sound to play of Omar's impression of us. Oh, there we go.
You can do it live.
All right,
Yeah.
that is incorrect. Both of you are incorrect. It is stingrays. Stingrays are injuring people at Seal Beach more than normal. I thought they were all pretty tame, but it seems like they're getting aggressive too. All right, no
Pee
one
on
gets.
it.
Yeah, just be on it. I think that's the solution for all stings and bites.
Yep.
All right, no one gets the point. It's 0-0 going into question 2. Justin Timberlake admitted that he suffers from what?
Lyme disease.
Yep, Lyme disease. Seems a little shady in our opinion, but that is correct. Jesse got that as well. So you're tied up 1-1. Question 3. A mystery illness at the Venice canals is causing the unexplained death of what animal?
Oh, dogs. I did see this.
Yeah,
Dogs.
really sad story. Yeah, that really sucks. Some mystery illness killing dogs in the Venice Canal, and Jesse got that right as well. So it's 2-2 going into question 4. High stakes here on a $500 Friday. Question 4, what was Hulk Hogan's official cause of death?
Official cause of death. Okay, I know at the moment they said
camel
he
clutch.
Suffered
The backbreaker!
It was cardiac arrest, but I think I saw something when I was scrolling that he had a history of, or he had leukemia.
What? You saw he had leukemia?
What?
Yeah.
I never saw that.
I was scrolling and I thought, yeah, he had leukemia.
Oh, well, everything I saw said heart attack, and that's basically what Jesse said. Jesse said heart failure, so I don't think I can give you the point on that, Omar, and I would love to, because that means that Jesse is up by 1. So the only way to recover from this, Omar, is to get this question right. Otherwise, I have to pay this man $500 for the first time. I'm shaking a little bit. All right, question 5. This question, or this clothing brand, is defending its use of an AI model. What clothing company used an AI model instead of a real one, and it's ending them in hot water, as they say? Come on, Omar.
Okay, I was scrolling and I saw, and there was various companies.
Well, there's one
Say
that...
leukemia.
Just don't say leukemia. Shut up, Jake. All high and mighty with his new car.
The post I saw was H&M.
All right. Well, no, Omar didn't get that. Jesse, I don't know what you're crying about because you just got yourself $500. The answer was Guess, and it's funny. Yeah, it's funny because Jesse said, "My guess is Levi's," and I was like, "Damn it!" But regardless, you're getting $500 of my money, so it seems like you are having probably the best Friday out of anybody. Congratulations! That was Allie Allie knows the news. You're a big fat winner, and we will throw in a tiny towel as well, just because we're feeling extra generous. All right. Wow. And if you did not win, if you don't get through, no problem. We've got a lot of other stuff for you to win, including tickets to 9 Inch Nails and potential to see them again in New York City on KROQ's Road Trip USA. We'll be back after this. Hot dog.
So you think it tastes like a hot dog?
It tastes like a hot dog.
I want to hear more ratings this week.
Wow.
So just to be clear, you rated these in the following order: Z, hot dog, smiley face, upside down,
and middle.
3. Is that right?
Upside down smiley face.
Right. I got it. Okay.
Regular smile, no teeth.
Tequila go moo.
This one straight face. Okay. No.
Right. So
this one a hot dog. Very good.
Right. So 4 was the best one and 1 was the worst one. That's what you believe.
Because it's giving mezcal vibes.
All right, why don't you say-
Suave agave,
the
only
moment
you
of
know.
truth. The moment of truth. Now that everyone is equally
What is
confused.
my palate?
I am not drunk at all, says 818, but I feel hammered listening to Vanessa explain this system. I give this segment a Z smiley face upside down.
All right, so the first one that you tasted was Lost Lore. It is actually comparable price to your tequila bottle. It goes for about $60 and is very authentically made. It is
that was my frowny face.
That should get frowny face.
It is your first one that you did taste though.
The
So first one's usually kind of rough.
Yeah,
so.
you were sober.
Oh, interesting, because that one did taste the roughest to me.
Yeah,
but
so-
I didn't know if it. I didn't know because some people like that kind of gritty taste.
Right, the earthy, more, yeah. So it's funny that you like the second one because the second one is Yayo.
Vanessa.
So,
run for the yayo, Vanessa.
I don't know what does that even mean.
It's a cocaine joke.
Oh. So only the
medium
people
face.
in the room that have done cocaine know about it. You know what? I love cocaine. Oh my God, Vanessa.
Oh,
Okay, so how's Yayo compare?
Yayo would go about $45, $45.
Okay,
this
so
is
that's the lower end.
one, yes.
Okay.
Number 3 is, I brought probably the goat of all tequilas. This is probably considered one of the most difficult, hardest bottles to get in
That's
the world.
the one I like the best.
Fortaleza. Goes about $95 for the bottle.
Yeah, it's a good bottle right there. I like
yeah,
it.
that was nice.
Leave that behind,
If
please.
you want to know what a tequila really wants to taste like, you go Fortaleza.
Right.
So,
And Vanessa, you hated that one.
she doesn't like tequila.
I forgot already.
She doesn't like real tequila.
I forgot.
And the fourth one.
Oh, snap. The
fourth
fourth
one.
one is the one I brought.
And that's
you.
the one that
she brought.
And that's the one that
So-
she liked the best.
Was that
I love the hot dog.
She loves the hot dog flavor.
Oh, she chose it in a lineup again.
I know.
Unbelievable.
She did.
She
did.
beat
And
all
I
these.
honestly didn't know.
Did it?
As you know.
You
we
did?
didn't know. That's amazing.
Wow.
Well, she
That
likes
hurts.
it. All right,
So
Mr.
this
Suave Agave, you
feels
are the
like
man.
$100.
Thank you.
Right.
Where can people find more about you? I know you got the Instagram, you're on TikTok, all over the place.
TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I do tequila tastings. I do private events.
This
I go out
guy's
there. I'll
good.
teach you whatever you want. And I'm a goofball at heart, so I bring a little personality to
You're
it.
the best, dude. We will
Thank you,
endorse
man.
you thoroughly. Suave Agave, thanks for coming by on the Cinco de Mayo hang. As 818 said, it's the hot dog flavored tequila. That's the one for me. So,
I love the hot dog.
How many years must you age a tequila and hot dog water to give that perfect flavor?
Oh, God. Go to a stadium and you'll find out.
All right, quick break. We're back with more show and your tickets to Just Like Heaven coming up, K-Rock. Seven K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show. Thanks for hanging out. Question, and I know that you will be honest, even though you are I believe you're the reigning champion of the gross off, but this is a question about something I've discovered here at work, and I want your opinion as to whether or not you think it is gross or acceptable or potentially even, and I can see you arguing, Allie, that this is a good thing.
Proceed.
Okay. The Queen of Gross is ready to hear me out. Someone in the men's bath, well, first of all, they've made a few weird changes to the men's room here at work.
Oh, I heard about it.
One of them you know about, one of them you do not. So one of them is they put like floor mats by the urinal.
Carpeted ones, right?
Carpeted floor mats. I really actually thought they took them out of someone's car almost as a prank and put them by the urinal, which is a great prank to pull on a friend if they're making you upset. Just take their floor mats out and put them by a random office urinal.
Especially if they're not those rubber ones. They're super absorbent.
They put these weird, they look like floor mats, and I guess they are intended to be by the urinal to pick up any backsplash or bad aim. Or
Carpets are great at absorbing urine. I know as a person with 3 cats.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, like there's a reason why the world moved away from carpeted bathrooms. Like for a while, every once in a while you find like some old house, an old like fixer-upper.
Carpet was king back then. It was like, look at the shag carpeting. Carpet.
And I think whoever built that was probably like, oh, you don't feel great to get out of the shower and have a nice carpet to step on?
Mm-hmm.
And it is that's a one-time great feeling followed by the rest of the years of gross weirdness.
Yeah, you're because it gets all matted fast, and there's lint, that's just random stuff that accumulates on a carpet, gets your toes. I heard those mats are disgusting already.
Yeah, so they've been there for like less than a week, and they got pretty much gross after day one. And I don't now. It's funny because I don't even want to stand on the mat.
So now you're going farther
So
away.
now I'm so, and I used to be far away anyway because the plan was I didn't want to stand near whatever weird mystery wetness was on the floor.
Ew.
But now they've got these giant mats. It's pushed me back another probably foot. So I'm probably contributing to the problem.
But it's more fun though because my kid, now that he's learned how to do that, I see him aiming he's almost hitting his head.
Yeah.
He's aiming so far up because he thinks it's so cool.
It's fun and it never gets old. And he's
Yeah.
experienced a great new trick. But the real question is there is someone, and I don't know who it is, but there's someone that uses the stalls and they put the not the toilet paper, the Sandy's seat down. You know, the paper,
little seedy?
the seedy, is that what they're called? There's a name for them. But they put the paper seat down, and when they're done, they leave it. They leave the paper seat.
Why?
That's a great question. Now, I thought that's kind of usually
it falls on its own because it's so flimsy.
Right, or you push it in the if it does stay there, you push it in, you flush it down.
Of course.
No evidence.
I'm surprised even that men use CDs.
I was surprised about that as well.
I would think that men don't care about that.
Less so. Like my wife will put a CD down and then also still like squat above the toilet like a gargoyle. Like she won't. There'll be no contact on the thing at all.
See, I don't care about that. I don't think that they do anything. I think that they're more trouble than they're worth. And I think usually if there's any amount of wetness that gets on that thing, it completely disintegrates. I think it's just a waste of time.
I know that the CDs have to be like made with the flimsiest material on planet Earth because they have to be flushable. But they're so flimsy now that even like a breeze from 6 miles away,
it's gone.
Yeah, it pushes and they rip so easily. It's like almost
even sitting down. You have to sit down perfectly.
You have to sit down like quickly, like a ninja, or very slowly.
If there's any breeze, it just floats. It's crazy.
The whole thing. And if you get half of it in the toilet and have the water,
then you have to do one butt cheek.
Right. Well, the water will like race up the CD. And it'll actually hit your
I know,
butt.
And then you need to run. You need to get up fast.
So, but there's a person here, I don't know who it is, or I would call them out by name, but that is using the CD and leaving it on, and I think that is a disgusting move. But then I was thinking about maybe they're just like, hey, let's just go ahead and show that this seat has been like properly sanitized. Like this is someone who cared about the seat. There's no urine on the seat. Because I think a lot more people are not going pee in the urinal. I think a lot more people are going pee in the stalls because of the new floor mats.
Maybe that's why, and that they're protecting the seats.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Interesting.
So I did come across a toilet one time. It was fascinating, and it was at I want to say it was at an old person's community. And you pushed a button on the seat, and it like had a
built-in CD.
Yeah, like a built-in saran wrap CD.
Yeah, and then it would just But I wondered if it just came back around again.
I think it's. Yeah, I don't. At first, I thought it was all fresh, but now I think it's just the same. But I think it goes through some sort of quote sanitizing process, whatever that is. But I remember when I first saw that, I was like blown. Like whoever invented that is
because
genius.
it also stays in place, and that's exciting.
Right. Yes,
but they probably had the trial and error there because the old people probably were falling all over themselves trying to deal with those CDs.
I would imagine. So my question is the person who's doing this and leaving the CD on
gross? Yes, they are.
Oh, they are gross. You agree?
Yeah, I don't think that there's any positive reason to leave one on the toilet. Okay. I just don't see I don't think that the pros outweigh the cons in that scenario, because even if you're trying to give some kind of illusion that it's clean, someone still put their butt on it, and it just makes you know that it has been used recently.
Yeah, it's funny. Sharing the same seat as another person's butt bothers me so much less than sitting down on like pubes or any of the other stuff that could fall off the front.
Tell me if you think this is gross. There's a lady who goes into our bathroom who, when she is doing her business, puts her phone on the floor.
Oh my God, really?
It's on the floor.
You put your phone on the floor?
No, not me.
Yeah, right.
It's not me. I would never.
So here's what we learned today. Allie puts her phone on the floor in the bathroom at work.
And I'm also going to the men's bathroom and leaving CDs.
We've solved a lot of mysteries here. All right, that's been another edition of Gross Court with Judge Allie. It's Klein Alley Show. This is KROQ.
Klein Alley, Klein Alley Show.
KROQ, the world famous KROQ. KROQ.
KROQ, Klein Alley Show. Perhaps you felt the jolt last night as you were going to sleep or just getting home or whatever the case may have been.
Man.
Big jolt. A lot of people still recovering. 3.9 in North Hollywood.
Some people like Klein are still recovering.
Real shaker. Still have not been able to sleep. Really messed me up good, man.
PTSD.
Well, there's no one you can sue for that, but if you've been playing a lot of video games lately, apparently there's lots of people you can sue. There's a class action suit that's been going on now that claims that if you've spent any serious amount of time playing any games, app games, traditional video games, etc., you could be entitled to real money. And a woman just got paid out because she claimed that her Candy Crush addiction was crippling.
Well, there's endless levels. I'm at level 1069, I believe.
Yeah, and you're nowhere near the end. And if you ever get to the end, they'll just make more levels.
Yes, because it's very easy to just make more levels.
She finally ended up getting paid close to $250,000 because they agreed that she was right. And the way that the video game manufacturers operate now is that they are supposedly, this is according to the class action lawsuit that's going on right now.
Man, she could probably buy so many Crush combos with that $250,000.
She sure could. They are embedding, quote, addictive psychological features into popular games like Minecraft, GTA 5, Fortnite. This is purportedly done to hook players, compelling them to spend excessive time and money on gaming.
Of course.
This is what they're designed to do.
If they're good at their jobs, that's what they're doing.
Now, I guess that, like anything else, They claim that if they can find proof that they were attempting to get people to get, quote, addicted and spend money and spend time to the point now where they're saying people are missing school, missing jobs,
Any video
relationships.
game is designed to have you keep playing. They want you to play as long as you can.
But for whatever reason, I don't know where that line is. Now there's a giant class action lawsuit that's going on. That
and you can
says,
do it with our phones. You
can
can
do
do it
everything.
with social media. You can do it with
the notifications.
Girl
It
Scout
releases that
cookies.
dopamine. Yeah.
Girl Scout cookies, all of it.
Literally, you can find anything addicting, and we find everything addicting now. I was just actually reading about how people are getting addicted to AI and chatbots, because if you're lonely and you want to talk to somebody, you can talk to AI as long as you want to, and people are now like speaking to them so often that they feel like they can't go without it, like it's a friend of theirs that they need to constantly be checking in with.
Well, there's a wellness retreat that apparently has just opened up for people that were addicted to the day trading of the cryptocurrency. It got
Well, that's
so
just like gambling.
overpowering, and all the emotions, the highs, the lows, that they said, this is overtaking my entire life. I've gone completely broke. I decided to go all in on Fartcoin, and it bankrupted my family, and now I got to check into rehab to deal with this. But are we becoming more addicted? You think as a society now we are just getting addicted easier to things?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the internet is to blame, but I also think that they know, like, we are consumers. That's what we do. We consume content, we consume new products, everything.
Right, we're like termites.
Yes, exactly. We consume everything in our path. And whether you are somebody who's addicted to gambling, whether it's, online or in person, somebody like me would be finding an addiction in places like Temu and deal hunting and things like that, where I look at my Temu app and there's a spinning wheel going spin, spin, spin. You can win 100% off these 10 items. And I'm like, and it's all programmed to trigger that same part of your brain that wants more, more, more. What's the next thing? What's the next rush?
But I don't believe all addictions are respected the same. Because if you were to meet someone and they're like, oh man, I was crazy addicted to heroin for a while and now I'm on the recovery. People are like, hey man, props, good work, man. That's not easy to kick heroin. But if someone else is like,
a Fartcoin guy?
I'm addicted to Fartcoin. I've been playing the meme. Like, it was like, dude, you're not addicted to anything. Like, get the F out of here.
Well, I think having an embarrassing addiction is tough. Like, yes, if you have something traditional, that's, you have your own things that you've done to get drugs or alcohol or whatever, and you have those stories and you have a shame attached to that, etc. But there's a different shame attached when you say, I spent 7 hours last night on online bingo.
909 says Allie, not to rub it in, but I'm on level 9,345 on Candy Crush. You got a long way to go.
No, yeah, I was doing it like every single day, and then I actually got mugged because I was walking down the street at night on Candy Crush, and because I couldn't stop playing, and I had like a 5-minute walk ahead of me, and because I was looking down at my phone and not paying attention, I got mugged, and then my phone got stolen, and then I had to start my Candy Crush streak all over again.
My levels.
I know, all the candies that I popped.
Probably crushing right now. Yeah, I wonder, is there something that you are currently addicted to? Like, defend your addiction. Like, for instance, you're into it, it's probably gotten to that point of, I think that even buying stuff on Amazon has become a weird addiction for certain people. Because they just kind of can't get through the day without looking and getting, especially if you're constantly getting the updates of what's arriving. And it's very easy now for us to fall into the trap. I'm curious. We'll share with you ours. Love to hear yours. You can text, you can call 800-520-1067.
Klein, Alley, Show! Mornings on KROQ.
106.7 KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. Thank you to everyone on the text line that said that our show has become their most unhealthy addiction, and now I feel like I must listen, and when I'm not listening, I'm missing out on stuff, so much so that I listen to the podcast afterwards, and I'm getting the shakes. So thank you for that. Greatly appreciate you. Talking addictions now. Apparently a giant class action suit is underway for anyone who feels like they've been addicted to video games or apps because they're designed to get you hooked and keep you there forever, and that's not okay. People addicted now these days to cryptocurrencies. My addiction is old school. It's gambling. That's the thing. When I get around a casino and I start hearing those noises.
But you gamble every day?
I could gamble every day. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you could, but do you?
Not every day, but that's just because I'm a little tapped right now. But if I got a little bit more in the reserves, I could see myself gambling every
And how
day.
far in the hole have you been before?
Well, there's a listener to this show that called in to bet me $100 on that Tyson fight. You remember that? Mm-hmm. And I bet him on the. I thought Tyson was going to win, and I owed him $100, and then I was going to pay him on the side because I pay all my debts. And then he wrote to me, "You want to double?"
Said with confidence.
Want to double or nothing?
Because I pay all my debts.
He
definitely.
goes, "You want to double or nothing?" And I go, "Sure, let's double or nothing." Went up to 2. I was down 2. Then I was down 4. Then I was down 8. And I think I currently owe him over $1,000.
Yeah, but you've owed more than that.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why I moved to the West Coast. I owed a bookie a ton of money on the East Coast.
How much money?
North of 20.
Wow.
Yeah, north of 20.
And then you ran away from that?
But I was up for a period before then. And
Did you explain that to him? He'll probably understand.
He's in jail now for another 4 years, and then I'll have to deal with that. But for the time being.
Oh, my God. What if you were the first person he found?
He may. Jeremiah on KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning.
What is your addiction?
I've been addicted to World of Warcraft since 2004, and I've lost a marriage over it, lost 3 or 4 jobs over it.
Wow, that's a real deal addiction. This guy's up for that class action lawsuit money right there.
So, how long have you been playing?
Since 2004, since it came out.
So, you've been playing for 20 plus years, and you still find it that interesting?
It's ever changing, and then they re-released all the original content. So when everybody started complaining that the new stuff's getting boring, they're not creating new things, they re-released the old stuff that we had all the nostalgia for, and everybody went back to that.
When your wife,
they're making small changes.
When your wife said to you at some point, "It's me or World of Warcraft," you clearly made your choice, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Did she give you a chance to save the marriage and say "Look, I'll stay with you, but you got to give up this World of Warcraft"? And you're like, "Sorry, you don't have new levels every week like this does."
No, there was no chance. It was just, hey, I'm not getting enough attention. This other person gives me attention that I so need and desire. So she kind of fell in love with someone else because all my attention was either a work if I was working, and then come home and 12 hours a day World of Warcraft.
And what jobs did you lose?
Oh, man, I've been a general manager of, a bowling alley, a general manager of, at the time, a Subway up in Washington.
Oh,
cushy gig.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where are you at now? Where are you at now in your addiction? Pretty deep still?
I'm on my way home to play World of Warcraft.
Oh, man, you are deep.
Yeah, but you have a job now, right?
Yeah, that's the funny part, because what my job is, you think I could beat my addiction to World of Warcraft.
What is your job?
I'm a substance abuse counselor, so I help people with other addictions.
Rock Klein Alley Show on a Friday morning, and we get into your ADD news right now.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD news.
We don't know yet how much time Diddy will do, or itty bitty Diddy, as my mother calls him lovingly. He was convicted, but not of the big stuff, not of the racketeering and the sex trafficking and whatnot. It was kind of the smaller things. And he is supposed to do time. He's going to be sentenced in October. It probably won't be that much time, but his legal team, of course, has been paid very well, and they want to make sure he does no time. So they are already pitching to the White House for a full pardon. And when asked about this, the president did not necessarily say no, which blows my mind. Here's what happened when he was asked about it.
He was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it.
And he went on to say, yeah, Diddy and I were friends back in the day, but, he hasn't talked to me for years, and he didn't really like that I got into politics, so we're not really as close as we used to be, but in any case...
White party at the White House.
Dude, a new freak-off at the White House? Take that stupid Easter celebration away and the pardoning of the turkeys and just have a bunch of baby oil everywhere? Woo! I feel like Trump would be totally on board with that. But he said that regardless of whether or not anybody likes him, he will always look at a case based on the facts. And if it seems that Diddy was mistreated, he would absolutely consider pardoning him. I thought that you have to do a little time before you're pardoned. It's not just like, all right, as soon as you're convicted or as soon as you're sentenced, I'm just going to make that go away. But that is, without a doubt, and I don't know if you agree, the best power that a president has.
It's like pretty absolute. It's like the most absolute power.
It's definitely the thing you don't have to check with anybody.
No, yeah.
It's just
Also,
like...
it doesn't seem
boom.
right that the president should have that power.
Totally. Why?
Right.
Way back when were they like, and also you can free anyone you want.
Yeah, it's insane.
Well, it is federal crimes.
So it
You can't pardon state crimes.
Yeah, but those are the ones that I would want to pardon, like weed, like people who got put in jail for weed and stuff like that.
I think that's a federal offense.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what then would be the local ones then?
Like, I don't know, misdemeanor BS, I don't know.
Things that you wouldn't really be in prison for that long anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, all the cool stuff is the stuff you can pardon. I would pardon people all the time. Sounds great. All right, people were mad about Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad. They were saying that Sydney Sweeney has good genes, and that's apparently Nazi propaganda to some people. And now people are mad again. I would imagine it's the same people over a Dunkin' ad, and this was kind of a similar thing, but it was this guy Gavin Castellano from The Summer I Turned Pretty. I've never heard of this guy.
I've heard of him.
Okay, yeah, Vanessa, because Summer I Turned Pretty, I actually got this book on, I was going to listen to it on Audible, and about 20 minutes in, I was like, this is for 12-year-olds.
Dude,
and I
saw
stopped.
the preview last night, made me want to barf.
It is total preteen
I just
romance.
want everyone to know that I'm not watching this show.
Yeah, but you knew who he was.
I knew who he was.
Exactly. So he's by the pool, and here's what he says.
Look, I didn't ask to be the king of summer. It just kind of happened. This tan? Genetics. I just got my color analysis back. Guess what? Golden summer. Literally.
And I understand people are going back to the Nazi thing. Oh, this is just genetics. This is the way I am. I don't necessarily think that it's not Nazi propaganda. It's just hottest in a way. It's like anybody who is average or less is going to be upset about this because we have two extremely hot people doing commercials going, oh, sorry, I'm hot. I was just born that way. And I'm like, yeah, we know. Okay. And if you're going to say the whole Nazi thing with like, oh, white people are better, I am as white. God damn it. I am as white as they come. And I'm jealous that this man is so tan. So I don't see how that logic works at all because I'm just jealous that this man is able to get a base tan and maintain it, which I've never been able to do my entire life. And that is true whiteness. All right. And finally, what is more terrifying? The fact that an asteroid could be headed for the moon or the fact that we have radioactive wasps that are flying around? This is, let me find this file for a second here. I've got a lot of stuff going on. This happened at a radioactive plant, and it is extremely worrying.
We're learning more about the radioactive wasps found at Savannah Riverside. The U.S. Department of Energy says that the wasps were found on July 3rd near a tank storing nuclear liquid. Officials say when they found the nest, it had 10 times the amount of radiation allowed by federal regulations.
I mean, normally I would think this is badass and cool, but wasps are highly disgusting, and I don't want them around anyway, let alone radioactive wasps that are then going to get aggressive and grow a 16th eye. I don't even know what they look like anyway, but they are horrifying just as they are.
Have you seen those videos where you hold up like a can of like gasoline over a nest and they all fly out and die instantly?
Yes.
Whoa, you have seen those, Vanessa?
Satisfying.
Yeah,
it's like
it
one
is
of the most
satisfying.
satisfying videos you ever watch.
So you just see a bunch of wasps die right away?
Instantly.
Dude, I saw, so I had some problems with electric in my house, and they like opened our circuit breaker, and they were like, oh yeah, I see a wasp's nest inside your circuit breaker. I was like, what the? Like, those things just show up out of nowhere. And I'm like, what a horrible place to put a wasp nest. Like, you idiot. At least be smart about it, you dumb wasp.
Officials add that there is no danger to the public and there is not a leak in the waste tanks.
Well, of course they're going to say it's not a threat to anybody. They're like, don't worry, we got rid of it. It's totally fine. But if you've seen the Simpsons movie, you know that when things go radioactive, big problems happen. Funny problems, but problems nonetheless. All right, let's get some music on. That's been your ADD News. Almost Monday for you. Johnny was over there at Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. That was a good time.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, let's get into another hour of the show. It's KROQ. It's Klein Alley Show. Allie here. Vanessa's here. Omar.
Hey.
Mr. Audio Sniper is here. Jake the Nerd is here. He's the arbiter of audio, according to him. Postmaster Johnny's in the back taking the calls at 800-520-1067. And if you're wondering where Klein is, we did get a text yesterday that he had some kind of a family emergency and wouldn't be in today. And I want to see...
Something is growing on my ass.
Was
That's
that?
not it.
Where?
That's not the surgery. That's not the right one. That's first of all, that's violating my protected rights as a patient. How dare you?
Hello, Mr. Kevin. What's going on?
Hi. Sorry, guys.
Is this? I'm starting to think that this is a weird attempt at a 4-day work week. It seems like you're suddenly conveniently taking Fridays off on more than one occasion now.
Well, let me just say, there's been nothing convenient about today, but I do agree that the 4-day work week should start, and if it doesn't, we're just going to have to all come up with reasons to not be in on Fridays or Mondays, and I think that we can all get behind it. I'm speaking like this, by the way, because I'm in a hospital waiting area, and I'm looking at a giant sign that says "No cell phones," and I am.
Well, no one listens to those anyway.
Rebel.
Yeah.
Well, you're such a
right.
badass, Mr. Kevin.
So I am getting some stink eye right now, but totally worth it to catch up with you. I actually may get in my car and come over there for a little bit because I feel like.
Well, why are you there? Can you tell us?
There's not. I mean, the answer is my wife's doing two things right now.
Oh, she's getting Sweeney.
Oh, she's getting some Sweeney's. Woo!
She's getting some Sydney Sweeney's.
Oh, good for you. We've all been trying to talk our wives into that for years.
Good for you, dude.
Two things, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So those are the two things. And no, so I'm really at a point now where I've done. Well, I got here at 6 something in the morning, but I can leave. I mean, then no one would know if I'm here or not here. I'm only here in case I don't know, things go bad. I got to run in or something. I don't know.
Well, it is.
What are you gonna do?
Well, yeah. What are you gonna do?
Nothing. I'm useless. I mean, I'm really at this point. I was a driver. I was emotional support. And I'm supposed to, be on the call when they need me to go in, or if they, whenever everyone's done. I don't know how long. I kept asking, how long is this operation going to go on for? And they said, well, could be 2 hours, could be 3 hours.
Oh no, that's so much time on your phone to not have cell phone use during that time.
But I'm 26 minutes. I just checked it right now with current traffic from the station. So I feel like I could sneak. I did this when my kid was born as well, if you remember,
yeah.
Allie. I think that the baby was born, and then they said they were going to take her down to some area to monitor her for a couple hours. And I ran back and did the radio show at KROQ, and then came back.
Yeah, well, so I think that if you did, 26 minutes, and I feel like if they were to call you and then be like, "Hey, where are you?" She's all ready to go. You'd be like, "Oh, I'm in the back of the vending machine. I'll be right there." And then you drive back. That seems like it would be fine.
All right, you know what? F it, I'm coming in.
All right, there we go. Okay.
See, you didn't really want it anyway, and now you got it.
No, now he's on his way. Damn it. Well,
can we say the real reason that Allie had a meeting yesterday after the show and said that women in the year 2025, they have basketball leagues now. They should be able to be the main host on the radio show, and blah blah blah. And then she said some other thing, and then turned down.
Oh, beat a homeless man. Oh man, whoa! What's going on, Omar?
That's not me.
That's not you?
That's the real audio sniper.
Oh my god! I thought it sounded weird.
Are you trying to do something? What are you doing?
What are you playing? That didn't even make sense. Oh my god! Klein, you got to get over here. We're going off the rails already. We've been on the air for not very long, and things are going badly.
I'll be there. All right, I'll be there in a bit.
All right. Oh my god. No, stop it!
Wow.
It just shows that what happens when we give in to peer pressure on the show. All right, let's get some music on. We're going to come back with some Goat Line calls. We have to clear out the Goat Line, make room for the Goat Line drunken calls you're going to leave this weekend. It's KROQ and it's Klein Alley Show. Miles early on the show, Klein Alley Show on KROQ. Klein is not here, but apparently is on his way. So if you see him in traffic, honk at him and tell him he's driving like a jerk.
How upset is his wife going to be, by the way, knowing this? Because we're going to call her afterwards.
She doesn't have to know,
that.
until she's recovered and can be fully mad at him. I don't want her to be on pain medication and not be able to reach the full scope of anger that she can achieve.
We'll do that like mid next week, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's funny because yesterday he was saying, well, maybe I can just have an Uber take her there and then I'll show up at the end. Like, him. He's always trying to figure out some way to do both things because he never wants to disappoint anybody. Yep. And I guarantee you that whatever he's doing in that waiting room, it's a lot less fun for him than being in here in the studio with us and talking to you guys. So he is apparently on his way. We'll see if that actually happens. And if his wife wakes up and her husband is not there, it'll be our fault, which I'm fully willing to take the blame on that. All right. Every week we try and clear out the GOAT line, make some room for some new people. People leave messages on the GOAT line when they can't get through on the regular show. God damn, I don't have the number. 844-956-GOAT. I believe that's what it is. So let's check in and see what's new. We'll start with this, and I give a lot of props to Blind Charlie for being able to keep track on the show way better than we can. Apparently, today is a big day on the show, and we had no idea.
Well, would you look at that? It's officially August. Congratulations on your 4-year anniversary, Klein and Alley. We love you. Yay!
Did anyone else know it's our 4-year anniversary?
I don't think that's right.
Is that not right? I didn't even know we've been on for 4 years.
How old's your kid?
3.5.
Oh, crap. Okay,
we were on before that.
Yeah, we were on for, I think, probably about 6 months before that.
Yeah, so wow. Okay, yeah, you're great.
Yeah, you know what? I think we're in a proper relationship when we don't remember our own anniversary.
Yep.
And we don't really care. But thank you, Blind Charlie, and thank you to everyone who's been checking out the show. All right, next call.
Allie, great job today. But I can't believe you did this in the first place. Those big old pink hot dogs are so much harder to eat.
Yeah, this was one of many GOAT line calls that came in about the hot dog challenge that I took on yesterday. I was able to eat 5.5 hot dogs in a 10-minute period with no training. I said that I could probably get down 6 with no training because that was what the last place finisher got at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Championship over 4th of July weekend. And it was something I will never attempt again. I have way more respect now for people that do food challenges. The amount of food that just had nowhere to go.
Those are legit hot dogs.
In my body, yeah. And I do think, and I don't want to say this again, but I think if they were regular Nathan's hot dogs, I probably could have done it. The thing is,
say it again.
You don't. Well, it's funny because there were a lot of people who were like, oh man, I think you should do a rematch because I think you really could do it if you there's a couple rookie mistakes that I made. Having too much water was one of them because the buns,
protein shake. Oh, protein shake.
The protein
shake, yeah.
I do think the protein shake screwed me up, even though ChatGPT told me that would help. But having that much water after the bun, the bun kind of expands in your stomach. And if you think about when you eat, you're eating more slowly and things are kind of moving down your stomach as you're eating. You're eating too fast for that to happen when you're doing a food competition. So you're eating so fast that the food is just piling up in the top of your stomach. And at one point, after the 5th hot dog, I don't even know if I could have done it if I had more time because there was literally nowhere for the food to go. It was just in my esophagus. And I have a lot of respect for people that are able to stretch their stomachs enough to fit. Can you imagine over 70 hot dogs in 10 minutes, knowing what I know now? Joey Jaws Chestnut is an absolute phenomenon.
And the Nathan's dogs are the smallest, easiest to eat hot dogs in the world. Also, I'm pretty sure Klein said he could eat 50 pigs in a blanket. So.
There we go. Now we have our next challenge. Can Klein eat 50 pigs in a blanket in a 10-minute period? That's a challenge we should take. All right, next call. Got time for one more?
Klein, I've got a bone to pick with you, and yes, it's about your lady pants.
Yeah, Klein bought some lady pants earlier this week. I'm bummed that I didn't get some good pictures before I knew and confirmed that these were lady pants. He bought some little sweatpants that had no pockets. They had little cargo pockets at the bottom, and that's how he knew. He was hugging his ass, and Vanessa said his thighs looked great in the pants, but once he learned that they were women's pants, he decided to put them in a drawer where they will never be worn again.
You're being way too uptight about this. I mean, yeah, it's pretty weird that you bought them to begin with because all the signs were there. But look, if they fit you, and they feel good and they look okay, then who gives a crap?
Yeah, I of course, as a lesbian, wear men's clothing on a regular basis because it fits my body shape better. But I think we've all purchased things that are supposed to be in a different section, right? I mean, Vanessa, you bought things from the kids section.
I was going to say, do you guys see my shirt? It's clearly big. Man section.
Boys
section.
Big and tall boys.
Just wear your lady pants, man. I say that. I'm wearing a pair of lady pants right now that were gifted to me. And you know what? They fit me. They're comfortable, and they got pockets. Not a lot of lady pants have pockets. You should be grateful. So, with respect, don't be a coward. Rock those lady pants. All right, good job.
Rock those lady pants. And then just a couple of reviews on our last show overtime. Just goes to show that people, even though anniversary or no, have very different opinions of our show.
Hey guys, I don't usually call to leave compliments or be positive or like sappy or whatever, but I'm walking my dog and I'm kind of stoned, and I just had a lady in the park look at me like I was crazy because I was laughing out loud listening to your show overtime podcast, and I felt moved to call you and let you know that regardless of whatever ratings or what's happened from the beginning, I've been listening, and your show brings me joy on a regular basis.
Okay, very positive call. Thank you for that. And then right after that was this.
Damn, I just finished the Showtime podcast. There was nothing. It was literally boring. You guys got to do better for real.
So happy anniversary to Klein Alley Show listeners, and thank you for making this possible.
Boring.
Whether you love it or hate it, it is boring or entertaining, and there's more next. Johnny doesn't know. If you want tickets to the OC Fair, bet on whether or not Johnny will know anything. We've got some questions we're going to ask him. These are questions I would say the average 4th or 5th grader could answer easily, but Johnny always has trouble. So if you want to get on the phone for that, 800-520-1067.
KROQ Road Trip USA. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all across the country. Stop for.
I want to be a part of it.
Get lost in Times Square. Get cast in a Broadway musical you didn't audition for. All while folding a slice and standing in line for a $12 bagel when you see 9 Inch Nails in New York. Hail the cab at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to score tickets to their sold-out show at the Kia Forum on September 18th. And you'll get the chance to see him again in New York. Courtesy of Live Nation and ICLG.
You'll come see us, 9 Inch Nails, at the Forum, only on the World Famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Hopefully we can be a distraction for you, or if you need information, we can give you that as well. Thanks for joining us, and if you're new to the show, nice to meet you. I'm Klein. There's Allie right there. You got DJ Omar Khan, the audio sniper. Jake the Nerd back there. He is the assistant to the assistant of the audio sniper, and then in the back room, Vanessa. And you got your postmaster, Johnny, taking the calls. Yesterday, I saw a guy by the name of Surfer Jay who works here, who walks around wearing board shorts and no shoes. And he was doing what he normally does, which is rummaging through the garbage at KROQ, because he's one of these guys that feels very similar to the Native Americans used to, that nothing should be wasted. Everything can be reused or repurposed, and he doesn't like anything getting thrown out. He's a big surfer. He's a big fan of the environment. And if anyone is throwing anything out, he finds it in the trash and usually can figure out a way to use it again. And I saw him taking stuff out of the garbage and putting it on the community table outside of here, which is usually where all the food goes, community food,
old
or
CDs.
Old prizes they couldn't give away. Once no one wants them, once truly no one wants them, they'll put them out there on the community table, and then we're allowed to grab them, I guess.
Also, down the hall now, there's the news station, and all the good snacks are there, and all the leftover snacks make it over to our table.
Right, they get all the good stuff. Like, they're getting all the good flavor bagels, and then once all those get picked through, it'll be like a couple of those random whole wheat ones that are missing a top that will get brought over to our table. Yeah. Like the real bad ones.
Just the bottom.
It's like
bottom with raisins.
It's like bottom
Totally
bagels.
bottom
We get
with
they get like fresh ones, and then whatever like little pieces are left over get like brought down here. It's kind of the trickle down system here in radio.
We are the bottom with raisins.
We're the ordered a half bagel with raisins. And the only thing to put on is like a scallion spread, too. It's like the worst combination. Anyway, long and short of it is I'm watching him unload this garbage can onto the table, and I'm seeing all this stuff that's going onto the table that I feel like Jake would like, because one of the things they put on the table was a octopus inside, like a paperweight with a dead octopus inside of it. And I understand why someone would throw that out.
I understand why KNX would not want that stuff.
Right. So, but I did say, I should see if Jake wants that, because that's the kind of weird stuff Jake collects. So I go to Jake and I say, hey, someone's throwing out this octopus paperweight. And I go, you want it? He goes, that's mine. I go, what do you mean that's yours? It was just in the trash. He goes, no, it's not. It's in a box of my stuff.
Right, and everything was put in boxes because they had to change out the carpet in our office. So everybody had to box up their stuff over break.
And I say, Jake, he thinks I'm doing a bit with him or something. Where I'm I'm like, Jake, I'm telling you, it's in the. I'm watching it being taken out of a trash can right now. All yours, if that's yours, it's in the trash. And he goes, no, it's in my box. So then we go to the office where he, quote, left his box of treasures, and it's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, Jake's treasures, as you know, are basically paperweights with dead animals inside of them.
Yes, and he has a lot of clutter in his
Mostly
little nerd
clutter.
hole and in his Jake Shack, I would imagine. But all the boxes in our entire work office were nothing compared to all the boxes Jake had for just his weird stuff.
Just his, like, tchotchkes. It's like, it's all stuff. It's all stuff. It's all stuff that if you were walking around any sort of a flea market or garage sale, it's the table you would skip without even thinking twice.
Shark tooth necklaces.
It's like everyone, if you were to take whatever your weirdest junk drawers in your house and pour it on a folding table, those are Jake's treasures, right? So he's trying to figure out why his box of treasures made it into the garbage. And we cracked the mystery pretty quickly when we go to Postmaster Johnny. And Johnny claims, and I don't know what his reasoning for this was.
Maybe we can.
But Johnny, you claim that you took Jake's box of stuff.
Well, calling it a box of stuff is kind of like far-fetched. It was more like a box of crap with like 4 markers and his little like bug thingy. Because you guys, somebody left it on my desk. Whenever anybody has anything they don't want or they're just walking by the office, they always leave crap on my desk. And somehow Jake's box of crap made it on my desk.
I think people put things on your desk to distribute to the morning show.
No, not
like
even that.
Yours
You
is the
guys
first
leave it
desk
there.
you see when you walk in. So if someone's going to drop something off for us, they would put it on your desk.
Yeah, your desk is like someone doesn't really want to put in the effort to figure out which one of us it belongs to, so they just put it on the desk by the door and then assume that, we all talk to each other.
They assume that the person isn't going to be like, what's this?
So you had this. So
Trash.
you had Jake's box of stuff on your desk, and then where did you put the box of stuff?
I actually just put it on top of the trash can because I was like, let me just put it right here for a moment. Like, let me just get something else.
Put it right here for a moment?
On top of the trash can?
Because the trash can was full. It was filled to the brim, and I just said, like, this must be trash, maybe. Let me just put it here for right now, and if it's somebody...
maybe?
Because I thought, like, if it's by the table of free stuff, like, somebody might look over here and be like, more free stuff.
You didn't want some...
Put it in the trash.
You didn't want...
I put it on top of the trash, not in the trash.
That's the same.
No, on top is different than in.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because it was outside of the brim of like the flat level of the trash can. It was like cardboard box poking out, and then
it's like a touchdown if you cross the plane of the goal line. If you're if you're anywhere over the circumference of the trash can, it's trash. It doesn't matter if it's on top.
You said yourself the trash can was full, so I would assume somebody who would put things on top of the trash can, they're doing so because they can't fit it into the regular trash.
Johnny, this is a serious question. I'm not trying to... You in your mind, you thought you were resting it on top of the trash can because you were afraid if you put it on the community table, someone would take it. So to keep someone from taking Jake's stuff, you decided to rest it on top of the trash can?
Yeah, because I was doing something else. I was like multitasking, and I was getting water or like warming up my food or something.
You were not multitasking.
You can't even single task.
No way.
I forgot it, and I left it there, and I was like, his stuff. And then I left it on top of the trash. Because I was like, hold on, let me place it here and go fill up my hydro flask really quick.
So Jake got real upset because he thought that Johnny, thought all of his treasures were garbage, and Johnny's claiming that he did not throw it out as a spiteful move to Jake.
No, but he is also saying that it was pretty much trash.
Yeah, but in your estimation, that box you did think was trash.
There was like 4 Sharpies and like his like little jelly like bug thingy, and then like a little doll or something, and I was like, that looks like
trash. You think it's trash?
It is trash, man. What you doing playing with little dolls, bro? You play with 7, bro.
They're fun to look at.
I guess, yeah. But the Sharpies were cool.
Wait, but Johnny, you didn't think
Sharpies were
Johnny, you
took
didn't
about 2 Sharpies too. He had a black one and a blue one.
Johnny.
You took the stuff and then you threw my other stuff away.
Johnny,
Actually, sorry, I borrowed your Sharpie. I still have them on my desk.
Johnny, you didn't look at that box immediately and say this is probably Jake's stuff. You just thought this is someone put a box of weird trash on your desk, so you moved it to the trash can.
I thought it was his reject stuff because he started going through boxes the day before.
So you thought that this had already been combed through, and that this is where Jake finally drew the line.
Yes, sir.
I feel like you're making up this excuse as you go along.
So, Jake, are you happy to have your dolly back?
I don't know what doll he's talking about. I'm glad to have my paperweight with my. It's a jellyfish, not an octopus, by the way. But I'm happy to have that back.
Whatever, dude. I mean, the fact you're defending it is now. To be honest, I thought we'd all SO all over Johnny for throwing out your stuff. Now I feel like I'm on Johnny's side here. It feels like the more you talk about it,
we should just throw it away.
The more I'm convinced this was trash.
It's not trash at all.
This is stuff
you were going through your stuff, and that was left over in the box.
It was the final box that I needed to go through, but because I had a bunch of stuff to put in the nerd hole, so I'm almost done.
You know, there's all these lists that are circulating now about things that should be donated and things that should not be donated to the victims of the wildfires, and I feel like everything in Jake's box is on the list of things to do not donate.
I think everything Jake owns.
Right, it's all like stuff that people are attempting to like declutter. So like, I'll just take my box of unwanted paperweights and bring them over. They'll help someone, and they're saying, please stop bringing us crap that is not going to help people rebuild their lives.
But even Jake wouldn't donate it.
No, of course not. No, he loves it.
There's a couple rocks I could donate.
Okay, thank you. It's the one thing we don't need.
Rocks.
We don't need that. So, according to Johnny, be careful because anything that he puts near the trash or on top of the trash could be taken away.
That's not a defense. Putting something on top of the trash is the same as putting it in the trash.
That's 2 different things. 2 different things. Putting it on top is very different.
Klein Alley Show, it's KROQ. Kevin Klein may or may not be on his way. He said he was on his way, and if he's not, he better eat his words, because that's what we do on the show. And every Friday, we talk to Johnny. We ask him some not-so-tough questions. Welcome, Johnny. Hi.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
How was Morongo last night?
Not gonna lie, it was so lit, but I am so fried mentally. Yeah. Worse than like I ever usually am.
Why? Just because it was late night?
It was a late night.
It was a long day and a late night.
Yes.
So the questions are going to be, they're going to have an extra level of difficulty just because less brain cells are working this morning.
Oh, I thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm just asking.
Is that even a real reply?
Thank you so much was your reply to that?
I don't know.
Okay, let's do it.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
All right, up for grabs are tickets to the OC Fair. You can go walk around, spend a bunch of money on prizes, and of course eat lots of fried things thanks to our friend Chicken Charlie. And we will start, let's see, with line 1. Hello, is this Erica?
Hi.
Hi, Erica. Where are you from?
Newport Beach.
All right. Welcome to the show. Thanks for playing. And I'm going to give you the question. John, you're just going to have to tell me if you think Johnny knows the answer to this. Question 1. What do you call animals that eat both plants and meat? Erica, do you think Johnny will know the answer to this question?
No.
Okay. I think that's a good place to start. Johnny, you're feeling fried this morning. What do you call animals that eat both plants and meat? You've got a vacant look, vacant stare. That's the Gen Z stare Johnny is so good at.
I'm thinking it has something to do with the word bi, because bi means more than one and means two. They like both ways.
It's interesting that you're going with the word breakdown here.
Bi-curious, bisexual,
Bi-coastal.
Bicycle.
All hard words.
Yes. But for both, I only know carnivores eat meat, omnivores eat plants.
What?
Bimnivores.
Whoa.
Omnivores.
What? Repeat what you just said?
Carnivores eat meat.
Uh-huh.
Omnivores eat plants.
Okay. Is that a sound effect?
Okay.
That's omnivores.
All right, and when you do both sound effects together, what's that one like? Okay, so you're saying bi omnivores is your answer.
Bi omnivores.
All right.
I think.
Erica, congratulations. You've gotten yours right. She bet that he would not know the answer to that question. And Johnny, it is just omnivore.
Oh, I was right. I said omnivore.
You said that plant eaters are omnivores.
But isn't that true? They eat plants, though, right?
Omnivores eat everything.
So plants included.
Plants included, but people who just eat plants are vegetarians. Yeah,
And vegans.
They don't.
Wow.
They wouldn't be called omnivores because they're only eating plants.
Interesting.
But that's all right.
Johnny
Question.
just eats churros.
Johnny eats churros and goes nom nom nom.
Such a boner for churros. I need a churro.
Thank you, Jake.
Oh my God! That's
Oh my
terrible
God! This
audio.
is just
You sound like McDonald's, bro.
I can't just set up like Jake. What you're doing is you're like setting yourself up to play this awful stuff, man. You gotta kind of drop it in a normal conversation to make it funny. To kind of you know.
Oh,
There you go. That was great.
my God.
I think later in the show we should have another audio war.
Yes, I want to see that actually.
Now
All
that
right.
Jake can actually play some clips. But you're right, Omar. He's like, what would that sound like if I happen to have the clip right here? All right, let's move over to David. David, welcome to the show. Welcome to Johnny Doesn't Know.
What up?
What's up? All right, here's the question. What is the main ingredient in the dish sushi? Johnny, will he know this question, David?
I'm going to say no.
All right, we're going to stick with no. He didn't know what omnivores eat. He called plant eaters omnivores. So, Johnny, what is the main ingredient in sushi? Have you ever had sushi?
Like barely, like California rolls from Whole Foods.
Right.
I'm not messing with raw fish, but I like to try it sometime. I'm going to say white rice.
All right, white rice. And Johnny, that is correct.
That is correct, right?
That is correct. David, I'm sorry you did not get that one. Johnny got the answer. It is rice. And I believe that you might be allergic to fish, right?
I think I actually, yeah.
Because you ate crab on the show. This was when I was not here.
Yeah.
But you had crab and you
Might
got
just be shellfish.
Yeah, when they did the shot collar review and I had that pizza with the lobster crab on it or something, I ate it and I had a bad allergic reaction. I had to go to urgent care.
I don't know why we haven't done it. Is Johnny allergic to it? on the show, because that would be great. All right, question 3. Let's go over to Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome to the show.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Here's your question that I will ask Johnny. What animal is known for its ability to change color to match its surroundings? What animal is known for its ability to change color to match its surroundings? Will he be able to guess that animal, Sabrina?
Yes. I
Okay.
think so.
All right. We're starting to have faith in Johnny. Sabrina says yes. All right, Johnny, what animal is known for its ability to change color to match its surroundings?
I'm thinking of like 2 little lizards. Like
Why are you thinking of 2 little lizards?
because it's between 2 little lizards.
This is what I feel like is in Johnny's brain most of the time.
Just 2 little lizards
Yeah.
running his brain.
I'm thinking of a gecko or a newt. And I'm thinking newt, and I'm leaning more towards newt because it was like on Disney Channel, and it was
Sabrina's reacting already.
So it's newt.
Well, you're between 2 wrong answers, so which one are you going to pick?
Just 2? Damn.
Well, both of the ones that you've pitched to me
This
are
is so
wrong.
bad too because me and Johnny went to the reptile show and we like held one.
Oh, I held one? A Komodo.
Wow.
Kimono.
You still can't get it right. That is incorrect. I'm sorry. It's chameleon.
Oh, I was so close.
Chameleon. Camino?
Oh, Camino. Damn.
Do you know what that means when they change color to match their surroundings? What's that called?
It's probably got to be like a
Bonus
defense mechanism, so when they hunt or something
It's
like
called
that.
camouflage.
Camouflage, yes,
There
that's
you
what
go.
I meant. Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, Sabrina. Question 4. Let's go to, is it Arian? Ariana. Ariana. Hi, how's it going? All right, here's your question that I'm about to ask Johnny. If 5 cows have 4 udders each, how many buckets of milk will you have, assuming that each udder makes 1 bucket? Oh, he's grabbing the paper.
I got to write this. Say that
Grabbing
math
the
one more
paper.
time.
All right. Here, I'm just going to get from Ariana. Do you think that he's going to answer this question correctly?
After the bath off, no.
Yeah, and he's got the paper out, which is never good. All right, here's the question again, Johnny. If 5 cows have 4 udders each, how many buckets of milk will you have, assuming each udder makes 1 bucket?
Oh, Lord. Are these...
Kind of a confusingly worded question, but a very simple one.
Are these chocolate milk cows or are they regular
It
cows?
does not matter what kind of cows they are or what kind of milk they make. It's just about how many buckets they make.
4 nipples on an udder or 3?
How many nipples are on an udder?
This
This
you
is just
said
udders. They have 4 udders.
no nipples, just udders.
There's I mean, I don't see what the nipples have to do with it.
Okay, I've never seen a cow.
You've never seen a cow
Not
in your
person.
life?
No, I'm from the valley. I don't know where there's anybody. Nobody has cows. Just
You
horses.
haven't driven by somebody who has cows?
No, but to your
Do you know what a cow looks like?
black and white. Moo.
He's looking at one.
Hey, shut up, Jake. Oh, you're trying to set yourself up for another clip? Why don't you just play it?
A lot of
All
math.
right, need an answer.
I'm going to go 5 times 4 equals 20.
Johnny, you
Is that
are
right?
correct.
5 times 4 equals 20?
Oh, man, yes, that is correct.
Oh.
You're right. You went past the BS and you got to the basic question, which is just 5 times 4 is 20. Congratulations.
Thank
I'm sorry,
God.
Ariana. Finally, one more question. 5 goes to Juan. Hey, Juan, welcome to the show. Hello, you there, Juan?
Hello. Hi. Yeah,
All right. Simple question to finish out. What country was the Berlin Wall located in? In what country was the Berlin Wall? Juan, do you think Johnny will know this?
No.
All right. No. Johnny, what do you think? I know you're pretty bad with geography. You used to think San Diego was outside of California and I believe in Mexico. So where was the Berlin Wall?
I know this because of Call of Duty. All my years of playing Call of Duty paid off. The World War II losers themselves, Germany.
Ah, there you go. Johnny got it
Nice,
right.
damn.
Congratulations.
Come on now.
All right. So of the people that got theirs right, we've got 2, Erica and Sabrina, I believe. Let me just boop-a-doop. And there we go. Erica, congrats. You're going to the OC Fair. All right. That's been Johnny Doesn't Know. And of course, as always, we end feeling just a little bit dumber than we were 5 minutes ago. All right. Gonna take a little break, get some music on. It is Klein Alley Show. It's KROQ. Klein not in today, but possibly on his way. But lots to give you later in the show. I believe at the top of the 9 o'clock hour, we've got those 9 Inch Nails tickets for you in New York. We've got some ADD news coming up as well. And of course, it is a Friday, so we'll hit the weekend song again before the show is over. And I believe we've got the box of shame still in the house. So lots to get to on Klein Alley Show. It's KROQ.
Rock, we are a Klein Alley show, and regardless if you want to admit it or not, it's, I guess, officially considered back to school time, which is a crazy concept to even talk about on the radio because it just feels like it's August. I grew up on the East Coast where you didn't even think about school until like after Labor Day.
Oh, was it that different?
Oh, very different. That's the heart. That and the football starting earlier were two things that I still have a very difficult time adjusting to. And I've been in LA for like 20 years. I've been in LA a long time, moved here in 2006, but the concept of football starting at 10 a.m. on Sunday, still every year I get tripped out by it because my whole life growing up, it was 1 p.m. and 4 p.m.
so crazy that people are like watching their first game at 1 p.m.
I know. And by the way, I like it better. Don't get me wrong. Like when I first moved out here and I was still like passed out and hammered from the night before, I was like, I can't believe I got to set an alarm to wake up for football. Like in some ways it made sense. 1 p.m. was the start time. The whole idea of school starting this week for some people, LAUSD is like next week. I mean, it's back to school. That's crazy. But
it doesn't seem like that was even 3 months.
No, it doesn't. And I can't figure out.
It's like 2 or 2.5.
How it happened. But the other thing that's really weird, and I don't know how this changed. Did you get a new backpack every year when school started?
No, I didn't. But I did have new notebooks, and I had new...
Well, you have to get a new notebook, I would think, right? Because obviously the one you had from last year has got all your stuff from last year in it, right?
Yeah, I believe I got new... Because there were requirements, that stuff I had to buy every year for whatever, like a new calculator or whatever crap they wanted for some math class. But it was also like... I remember when I was younger, it was like, what pencil case are you going to get?
Oh, right. That was always a thing.
It was like, it wasn't really things you needed. It was just vanity crap. And it was like, well, I know what the new jelly milky pens.
Right. Like 1 year, you were probably really into unicorns. And then you're like, oh, this is going to be the dopest pencil case. And then next year, I'm sure your parents are like, you have a pencil case. And you're like, unicorns are for babies.
Yeah, totally.
And you want the next thing.
Well, I remember 1 year, the popular thing was to have a black backpack. And then you buy whiteout. And everyone can write on your backpack.
Oh, really? Like you broke your arm? They'd write it, like sign it and write out?
Yeah, you'd sign it or you'd make like doodles. And then there was another year, it was white backpacks and black magic markers.
Do you remember what the number one coolest brand of backpack
Jansport.
was? Okay, guess what's back?
Always.
Jansport.
Did it go away? Jansport is always the number one.
It's funny. I don't know one thing in the world that Jansport has ever done other than maybe that's just their lane and that's all they've done.
Yes.
I didn't think I'd ever hear that word again. But this year, my kids are going, got to get a Jansport. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Good for them. Staying brand relevant all these years later.
So were there other brands in the middle there that people were into?
Listen, I only noticed this a few times when I was picking my kids up at school last year. All of a sudden, kids started rolling bags around like they were going to the airport. All these, like, that was
flight attendants.
Yeah, like all these kids look like little baby pilots. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I started seeing these rolly bags everywhere. And I said to someone, I'm like, is this like the new thing now? Kids are too lazy to even pick up a bag. They're like, yeah, everyone just wants a rolly bag. And I was like, oh, that's kind of the lazy guy in me appreciates that.
Do they also want wedgies?
Look, I want a swirly to go with this rolly bag.
I went to a nerd school, and even then, there were only like 3 people that had rolly backpacks, and they still also got made fun of by other nerds.
Someone tried to convince me, correct me if I'm wrong, but someone tried to convince me that rolly bags were back, and I was like, or that was the new thing now, and I was like, huh, that's weird.
Well, then baby backpacks were in for a while, and you can't even fit anything in those.
Yeah, but that's something I think people wore like more like middle school, like high school. They're like, yeah, I'm so cool. I got this little baby bag. but now you got to hang your labubus off something. So
yeah,
people
true.
need bags. But my kid, I was shocked when she's like, "Have you heard of Jansport?" I'm like, if I heard of Jansport, I had but I remember I had one Jansport, and I think it was my sister's. It was like a hand-me-down Jansport, and I feel like I had that. What's that?
Was it pink?
It was denim.
Oh, cool.
It was like denim, and then it had like that like weird like canvas leather bottom or whatever.
Yeah, I like that.
And I feel like I had that bag, I think, all through college. Like I think I had that from like 3rd grade through college. I don't think I had a different bag. And my kid was trying to tell me, yeah, Dad, every year you're supposed to start with a new backpack. And I'm like, every year?
No.
And like their backpacks from last year, I did look inside. They are like it's a combination of.
Oh, really?
I don't think I ever emptied them at the end of the year. So there's like some snacks in there or whatever. And
yeah, that kind of stuff piles up.
And like, like fruit by the foot and all that stuff melts in there. But like, all right, I'll hose that down.
But I think before you're like in 6th grade, backpacks are kind of irrelevant, right? I mean, what kind of books, what kind of things are you walking around with?
It's mostly.
Are you walking around with one piece of paper with math on it?
I think there's like it's for snacks and lunches.
Yeah, it's
and
just for snacks.
They have workbooks. I think I gotta focus more on what they do in school, but I think they have workbooks I've seen in there before, like math books and stuff.
Are there trends as far as how to wear the JanSport? Because we had a trend where you had to wear it as low as possible. So you had to put the straps and have the backpack had to hang super low, like by your butt. And then eventually there was one year where it was like, no, I'm going to put it all the way up on the top of my shoulders because it's better for your back.
I don't want
to
disparage you as a gay lady, but I think that used to be the thing is if you wore it on two shoulders, you were gay. But if you wore it on one shoulder, you were straight. That was like the look for a while.
I think most trends are just, especially in high school, about who's gay if you do what.
Like I remember if you had
one earring, gay.
Yeah.
Two straps, gay.
Right. If you had that shirt, like the button-down shirt that had that like I know you probably wouldn't know this is more of a guy thing, but they made button-down shirts for a while that had like a weird like loop in the back.
Yes, I know what you're talking
about. And if you had that loop,
you're gay.
Apparently, you were gay. That was like a telltale
stupid
sign.
rules that guys come up with for who's gay.
So I got really close one time to a guy who had one of those shirts on. I freaked out. I'll just tell you, I thought it was real. So anyway, apparently once again, just anytime a brand lives as long as it does.
Well, and they're also probably twice as expensive now as they were. Didn't they say like the average parent is going to spend like $800 this year now on back to school crap?
I called my mom. I said, "Hey, Mom, is that JanSport I used to have still floating around the house somewhere?"
Half of them have the same jeans.
I was like, I would have passed that one down.
It's probably cool now.
Yeah, it's probably back to retro again. It's Klein Alley Show, the opposite of school on KROQ.
The world famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ.
At Ralph's, you never compromise.
Klein, we have been worried about you. Not just you as an individual, but your home life and particularly your relationship with your children.
They love me. I'm the best.
As you know, and as Omar has saved many clips over the past months and years, it's not like your kids have really that much respect for you, correct? Mm-hmm. Would you disagree or agree with that statement?
Just define respect.
I'll just play it for you.
Right. Hey.
Shut up! So,
yeah, that's
just with some of the many issues that you've brought to our attention.
Hold on. Before you play all the clips or make me look like I'm an unfit parent, I'll have you know that the last time my wife was out of town and I was single dadding it for like 4 days in a row, I did get a report from my kids in the middle of my parenting, and this is what they said, Allie.
Girls, how has Dad been as a single dad this week?
Report is so-so.
The report is so-so? What does that mean?
We're not good.
All right, so that's the wrong clip.
All right.
I played the wrong clip.
So
really not good. That's so much worse than so-so.
I was talking to Katie about this, and she reminded me that we follow this great account. This woman's name is Lisa Bunnage, and she runs this account called Brat Busters Parenting. And
I know her
a
on
ton
TikTok.
of followers, on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
And she has like courses and coaching, and she has like basically a boot camp for kids and their parents.
I don't need it.
And she has, she's kind of like the Caesar Milan for kids. Like, hey, you know what? Why don't you respect me first, and then we can really respect and love one another. Mm-hmm. But for example, when your kids are fighting with each other,
yes,
what is your go-to method of solving that problem?
Melatonin.
Okay.
For myself.
So here's something that she suggests not to do, where you kind of warn and give empty threats, right?
That's what I do. Empty threats.
Empty threats.
I'm a big fan of the empty threats, but the threats get emptier, but they get more extreme.
Okay, so this is what
You'll never go to college.
Farther in the future. Things that they can't think about.
I go so far into the future.
So this is what Lisa says you should not do.
Don't say before you go, if you fight, we're going home. They already know that. Don't treat them like morons.
Well, if they're going to act like morons, they got to treat them like morons. And
it makes you look like you're afraid of them. If you fight, we're going to go home. Don't talk like that. It's wimpy. It's
okay. That's hitting me a little hard.
Okay.
Right there.
And if they start acting out, say, okay, we're going to go home now. No warnings. Just get up and go.
So you repeat yourself a lot. And just so you know, Klein.
From the ages of 3 to 12, their behavior is 100% a direct result of your parenting.
Great.
100%.
They need a leader. Kids without a leader, they're lost. They're more likely to bully. They're more susceptible to peer pressure. The drug dealer on the corner, the internet, the Kardashians. You get the idea.
For the sake of your children becoming drug dealers and Kardashians, I decided to reach out to Lisa and have her on so that she could give you some coaching right here, right now. Lisa, are you there?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, wonderful. Thank you for being on here and sabotaging. Allie is attempting to sabotage me.
No, this is actually a favor that we're doing. And Lisa, I'm sure you heard some of the things that we were just playing, and I don't know if you already have thoughts, but you've dealt with many parents over the years that, aren't using the best methods to raise their kids, and then it comes back to bite them in the ass.
Yeah. Actually, I was laughing out loud. I never listened to myself. I thought, God, I come across as nasty.
Yeah, but you're a no BS kind of person, right? I mean, and
Absolutely.
that's kind of what some of these parents need, right? Is that everyone's trying to blame everybody else for their kids' behavior, and you're saying it's all up to you.
It is. Now, how old, Klein?
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
Who knows?
Okay.
6.
Okay.
6 and just turned 6 and just turned 8.
6 and 8. Okay.
So they're a lost cause at this point. I'm going to try to make another one soon, and we'll work on that one.
Well, what I teach is, and I think it was Allie. You said that you get respect me first. You said, I don't do that. I give respect before I get it. Because you've got to give before you get. You got to show kids, hey, I'm accountable too. If you're not accountable and you're not willing to be humble and vulnerable and admit when you make mistakes, why should the kids do it?
I'd like to play you a clip, and I hear what you're saying, of my kids clearly respecting me, and this is 10 seconds long, but I would like you to hear this, and then you can respond.
Fat boy.
Why are you calling me that, Sienna?
He called you fat boy. Because you have a fat stomach.
What? I didn't even. You're on your third muffin. I haven't had anything to eat here.
I'm on my first muffin. Fat boy, fat boy.
Okay, now...
So now most of the time, Klein's kid calls him a fat boy. And is that something that's Klein's fault, or is that just, his daughter having some fun?
It's Klein's fault because she's having fun.
Yeah.
She's having fun. You encourage that. No, absolutely. I can tell by that tone of voice that she is encouraged to do that. You must laugh. There has to be encouragement there. She's not trying to be naughty or disrespectful there. She's trying to be cute and funny. I can tell by her tone of voice.
Yeah. Like a lot of times people accuse me, even modern day as an adult, of saying things that are, mean or whatever. But the goal is never to hurt anyone's feelings. It's to have a good laugh, have some fun.
No, but what she's saying is that they're encouraged to say things like that because you're laughing along, and they think that that's how they're bonding with you. Right, Lisa?
Yeah, and you also said my goal is never to hurt anyone. No one cares what your intention or goal is. They only care about what you say or do. No one's looking behind the scenes in your brain. So they only react to what you give them. Now, I guarantee you had to have laughed at that for her to do that. There's no way you couldn't have. You must find some joy in what she said. I can tell because of her tone of voice. She's loving it. She's like, wow, I'm just as funny as Daddy is.
Right, much funnier. I wish I was as funny as that kid.
Yeah. Well, what about this kind of...
We don't have to play more clips.
And this is some of the other things that Klein's kids have said to him. This is when Klein told them they were not going to Disneyland.
Hey.
Shut up! God damn it! I want to go. He's stupid!
You do that again, you'll be in big trouble.
Stupid! Stupid man!
You're going to listen. Do not curse. It's not okay.
See, I see that? I laid the law down at the end there. You hear that, doctor?
Doctor?
Is she a doctor? I don't know.
Doctor, I'm no doctor.
Oh.
Oh God, no, that was completely different. You got to work on your leadership skills. That's all I teach here. I teach how to get respect, but you got to give it to get it. So you're so inconsistent because you're laughing at some of this sort of rude stuff, and then they go overboard, and then you're not laughing. It's inconsistency. Mm-hmm. So are they funny when they're rude, or are they rude when they're rude? They don't know the difference. Only we can tell. Because that first clip was definitely them trying to be funny. Like, here, aren't we cute? And then the next one, was that real? Was that actually what
yes.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that real?
Okay.
What, you think that I...
Is this your real life?
Yeah, that's real, all right.
It's a comedy show, so I didn't know if you were making that one up. But, yeah, if that was real, that's just a total lack of respect for you. But that's on you. It's not the kids. Remember, I never fix kids. I fix and teach parents. Mm-hmm. If you're a leader, there's no way they'd talk to you like that because they look up to you. A leader is more like a mentor, someone that makes you feel good about yourself, not someone that you're afraid of or intimidated by or you're worried about, anything. It's more about they want to please you because they look up to you, like a mentor. And most men relate to when I say it's like a really good coach. You ever had a really good sports coach that you look up to, and you really want to please him by playing a good game, and he's just all over you when you do well? Oh, way to go. And he's also all over you when you don't do well. You'll get it next time. It's that. That's a leader to me. It's not about the discipline. It's about the connection and the bond. You want your children to feel like $1 million when they're with you. Guaranteed that in that last clip, they weren't feeling good about themselves.
Well, they lost a fake trip to Disneyland. So understanding
well,
that.
Why did you do that? That's so mean. You mean you made up a...
All right, Klein Alley Show. It's KROQ, and it is your ADD News starting right now.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
For about 4 days, all anyone cared about was the Coldplay couple. Now, finally, we have another couple for everyone to make fun of, and this has nothing to do with cheating. In fact, it's the opposite. It has to do with an engagement. So this guy had decided to propose to his girlfriend. They'd been together for years. They went to Santorini, Greece, and they went to the perfect spot overlooking the ocean. You see, those cool old cobblestone streets and little houses and stuff, the ocean in the background. It's a perfect day. He makes sure he's getting everything filmed. The phone's all set up. Perfect shot. You see him get down on one knee. And then she starts doing, the basic bitch engagement freak out where she's putting her hands over her nose. Like, oh my God. And you can do like prayer vagina hands over your nose, like, oh my God, I can't believe. So that's the typical, and it's a very forgettable, and even though it's beautiful, it's like any other engagement video, right? It's cool to the couple and nobody else really cares. Then, right as the actual proposal is happening, this pasty-ass tourist couple walks right in front of the video. They have no idea that any of this is happening.
And they're like lost, too.
And they're
like,
lost.
where are we?
The most stereotypical lost tourist where the woman steps in, perfectly covering them, by the way. You see everything else around them except for the couple, and she's pointing over into the distance with her phone like, is it over there?
And then the husband walks up with the chocolate bar.
Yeah, and then the husband...
I don't know, honey, and his big old gut.
And he's got a big fat gut and his chocolate bar, like, I don't know. They'll probably say Santorini, Greece, instead of the right pronunciation. And what's funny is that now this couple is way more famous than the actual engagement couple. They're like the new hot couple on the internet. And the original couple, the engaged couple, wants to get in touch with them.
The newly engaged, they're now on the hunt for the other couple. So if you're watching at home tonight and you recognize them, Natalie and Kevin are hoping you'll let them know. And here's why.
We'd love to invite them to our wedding, and we hopefully think that they also think this is funny, like we did.
You can invite them to the wedding, but I don't know if they'll be able to get there. They'll be so lost.
Seriously.
And I would only want them to wear what they wore in Santorini, Greece on that day. And the chocolate bar.
When they ask like for the vows or whatever, they need to step up there and kind of like block everybody's view during the ceremony.
But it's so great that it's turning into like an unsolved mysteries. Like if you see this couple and you know who they are,
about it.
Please reach out to us at Good Morning America. All right. In addition to possibly pardoning Diddy, Trump has had another very busy week, and it is, I think at this point the daily tap dance to distract from the Epstein files. Hey, look over here.
Yep.
He signed yet another executive order, this time bringing back the presidential fitness test. And if you remember, a long time ago, this is when I was a kid, we had to do a series of physical fitness tests. And if you could pass them at a certain level, you could potentially get the Presidential Physical Fitness Award. At my school, it was a physical fitness patch, and you had to do a combination of sit-ups, pull-ups, push-ups. I think we did a relay or some kind of like a pacer type thing, and then you also had to run a mile.
Yeah, I think they still do that, but then I don't think they ever mentioned the presidential part of it anymore.
No, Obama scaled it back and did kind of like a youth fitness program, but he thought it shouldn't just be about, achieving like these kind of unrealistic standards.
Did you guys ever do the rope climb in PE?
I could never do it.
Oh, I would try to get up there and I would just fail miserably.
Dude,
Jake, you were able to do it?
Oh yeah, man. And plus that was like one of the craziest things. I was wondering if they even had that anymore.
I don't think they do have that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I feel like
you get pretty high out of those those gymnasiums.
No, they stopped because too many kids kept falling off. Like I never experienced that. They did, bro. It's like there's no safety.
It's just awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah, Darwinism, man.
Well, and then there was the regular rope, and then sometimes they would make it easy and put those little knots in it.
Yeah,
I couldn't even do that. I can't. I don't even think I can suspend myself from a rope.
I don't. And then when it came down to like pull-ups, I was only able to do like half of one.
I can, and I now exercise regularly. I still have never been able to do one pull-up.
They're tough.
They are so hard. You need your entire body weight. You need your entire body to be strong to pull up your entire weight of your body. But I was looking at the requirements to get the Presidential Physical Fitness Award. And they have different requirements depending on how old you are. For example, a 6-year-old boy should be able to do 33 curl-ups in 1 minute.
Curl-up? What's a curl-up?
That's, I think, a sit-up. And then you can do a 1-mile run in 10 minutes and 15 seconds. A 6-year-old? Like, I don't think a 6-year-old can even finish a mile. They don't have any kind of attention span. Like my kid
He just starts and he goes squirrel.
Yeah, like I can't even get my kid to run in a straight line from his school to the car.
Vanessa, can you run a mile?
I can run a mile really slow.
What's your time, you think?
I think it's 13. Honestly,
Do you think you could beat a 6-year-old boy?
I mean,
So the 85th percentile for boys is a 10-minute, 15-second mile. That's for a 6-year-old. That's at the top, right? For the 50th percentile, you would have to run a mile in 12 minutes and 36 seconds.
I mean, I would really just have to try. No walking in between.
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, is that you would really try.
It's just I actually went running yesterday and I stopped every 2 minutes and I was like, you know what? At least I'm doing it.
Are you doing it like that, where you're basically just miming running?
Basically.
Her hands and feet are moving really fast, but she's moving really slowly like a cartoon.
It's like a cartoon. It's like Looney Tunes. All right, well, that's something to put on our calendar. Let's get into a new hour of the show right now and give away some tickets.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
You know, I was reflecting on the fact that it is our 4-year anniversary, which I forgot. Blind Charlie did not forget, and he let us know by calling the Goat Line. What if we did a last-minute Klein Alley Show 4-year anniversary birthday party that was a barbecue end-of-summer party using Jake's car as the barbecue pit?
Oh, wow.
I love it.
I think if we could throw that together, all we need is a parking lot and permission to light his car on fire, and we have a party.
And don't tell the lawyers.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can do it in that Caltrans lot where all those guys had the strippers and the...
Totally. They're down.
They seem down, and they have a lot of space. It's just a big dirt lot. I mean, what a better place to set a car on fire, right? All right, let's send somebody to 9 Inch Nails. Call now, 800-520-1067. If you win, if you're caller 20, you will get tickets to their sold-out show at the Kia Forum. That's happening in September. And we'll put you on the standby boarding list for a shot to see them again in New York. CNIN in NYC. So call right now. It's part of KROQ's Road Trip USA. And Monday, we will announce the big winner of that and give you, I assume, a new band and a new location for the road trip. So still got other stuff coming up as well. I see the Box of Shame will be making its way into the studio momentarily. Klein's still supposedly on his way. We'll see if he makes it. It's Klein Alley Show on KROQ. Here to win these 9 Inch Nails tickets. Let's see who we have. Caller 20 would put us in Simi Valley. Hello, who is this?
Holy cat. This is Melanie.
Did you say holy cat?
I was going to say cow, but then, I don't know, I got distracted. I'm excited.
I like that. It's switching over from cow to cat. That's very, I guess, 2025 of you. Okay, congratulations. You're going to go see 9 Inch Nails at the Kia Forum in September. And I'm going to put you on the standby boarding list. You're the last name on the boarding list. And we'll announce that winner on Monday to see who's going to New York to see 9 Inch Nails. So I guess, just pack your bag, pack a go bag just in case, all right?
Say that.
Thank you so much. We're huge fans.
All right, great. Well, have a great weekend. I'm sure it's a good weekend upgrade for you. And now your win is our loss as we get into the box of shame.
The box.
What's in the box?
Of shame.
This makes me want to just take out everything that we think is Klein's and guess what his stories are. Just take
we
out.
won't be able to read
ours
them
out and leave Klein's.
Yeah, you're right, Omar. We wouldn't be able to see what Omar. Yeah, I know.
Writing's crazy.
You can't write. Yeah, you can't read anything he's writing. And Jake, that's a good idea to just take out all of ours and leave only Klein's. There are all kinds of ways that we can screw him over.
Let's do that.
All right, let's see. Give it a little shake. A shimmy, and a shake. All right, what do we have here? Oh, God. This person shot a bird in the face and killed it.
In the face?
In the face? That's so messed up.
Yeah,
dude.
my
Good aim.
Jake, is that you? You shot a bird in the face?
I was a young child.
Are you bragging?
I used to be
By
a good
young
shot.
child, are you a teenager or are you like 6 or 7?
No, yeah. Well, because I grew up in the Central Valley and my grandparents lived way out in the
And
country.
we're hungry out there, so we shoot birds and eat them.
Yeah, well, I had to get my own food. And so they used to let me loose with a pellet gun when I'm like 8 years old. And I saw this robin. And
They used to let you loose. You talk like you were held captive out there.
They used to let me out of the cage for a couple hours a day to stretch my atrophying legs.
Yeah, and with a pellet gun at 8 years old, which is kind of crazy nowadays.
Dude, the 80s weren't they great for a lot of people? I mean, it was just kids running around with pellet guns, playing around in sewers. It seemed like a lot of fun. Yeah, that's true. So what happened?
So I laid down on the front lawn like a sniper, and I saw this robin, probably like 20, 25 yards away, and I didn't think there was any chance I could hit it because I was a terrible shot, actually.
Were you one of those kids that had, like, camouflage makeup on and stuff, and you were dressed like a soldier?
Not that time, but I had done that before, yeah. And so I took aim, I pulled the trigger, and as soon as I pulled the trigger, it just straight up dropped. And I freaked out because, like, my uncle was a sheriff, and I knew that shooting robins was illegal because I think they mate for life. And so I freaked out, and I thought for sure I was going to jail for murder. And so I did a whole CSI cover-up thing.
What did you do? Did you dismember it?
No, I picked it up, I threw it in the creek, and then I threw like big boulders on top of it so it could never come back up to the surface.
Oh
God!
I feel like I've seen so many Netflix shows where they do that with the body.
And then I freaked out. It was almost like that. Who's that? Edgar Allan Poe, like the Telltale Heart or whatever.
Yeah,
I was like
right.
freaking out all night, thinking I was still gonna get caught somehow.
Like all night long, it just keeps coming back into your brain.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably the closest you're ever gonna get to feeling like a true murderer, where you feel like there's something weighing on your conscience that's eating at you.
Yeah, I thought for sure I was going to go to jail for the rest
Did
of my
anybody
life.
else ever find out?
No, I never.
But it sounds like you really didn't feel bad about actually killing the bird. You only felt bad about
getting in
possibly
trouble.
going to jail.
Oh, no,
yeah.
I killed lots more birds after that.
You did?
But no robins.
How many birds did you kill?
Jesus, man!
Wait, how many?
Just for fun?
Yeah, for fun, I guess.
Dude, maybe the 80s weren't okay. Everyone's just running around killing birds for fun?
That's what you do out in the country.
Damn. But yeah, it seems like you were a pretty good shot then.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, you shoot 1,000 times, you hit 10. Are you good? I don't know.
Yeah, but birds, I feel like, are hard to hit. Those things fly away as soon as you blink next to them. They freak out and fly away.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you hit one while it's flying, you're a good shot. But they're just standing still. It's it's a lot easier.
Yeah. Do you think that you could kill a bird now with a pellet gun?
I'm sure I could. I had that pellet gun at my house.
You think there's any statute of limitations on this crime?
I would think that if you're 8, you can't be charged.
Oh, well, maybe
you can
we'll
walk
find
into the
out.
police station. You have to go to the Central Valley and say, when I was 8 years old, I was a crack shot and killed a Robin. Please take me to jail. All right. Well, now we will never speak of it again. That's been the box of shame. And later
I
this.
do feel bad. I'm sorry, Bird.
All right. Yeah. I don't think you really feel bad. I think Omar's right. I think you're actually kind of proud of this.
I do feel bad.
All right. Take a break. Come back with more show after this.
KROQ Road Trip USA. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all across the country. Stop for.
I want to be a part of it.
Get lost in Times Square. Get cast in a Broadway musical you didn't audition for. All while folding a slice and standing in line for a $12 bagel when you see 9 Inch Nails in New York. Hail the cab at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to score tickets to their sold-out show at the Kia Forum on September 18th. And you'll get the chance to see him again in New York. Courtesy of Live Nation and ICLG.
You'll come see us, 9 Inch Nails, at the Forum, only on the World Famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Emergency.
She's got 5 down.
The 5th dog is completed.
5 hot dogs and 5 buns. 2, 1. That is a time. Time is up.
Yeah.
Allie, hold on 1 second. Hold on. She's got her hand on the tray right now.
Man, she does not look good.
No. You're watching a clip from yesterday's show, Omar.
Oh, sorry.
That's it.
Shut up. If 5 cows have 4 udders each, how many buckets of milk will you have, assuming each udder makes 1 bucket?
Are these chocolate milk cows or are they regular
It
cows?
does not matter what kind of cows they are or what kind of milk they make. It's just about how many buckets they make.
4 nipples on an udder or 3?
How many nipples are on an udder?
This
This
you
is just
said
udders. They have 4 udders.
no nipples, just udders.
There's I don't see what the nipples have to do with it.
Okay, I've never seen a cow.
You've never seen a cow
Not
in your
person.
life?
No, I'm from the valley. I don't know where there's anybody. Nobody has cows. Just
You
horses.
haven't driven by somebody who has cows?
No.
Do you know what a cow looks like?
Black and white. Moo.
He's looking at one.
Shut up, Jake.
Klein Alley. Klein Alley Show.
KROQ, the world famous KROQ. KROQ.
Allie is currently watching the show that I talked about. It is a pretty explicit show on
I
Netflix.
started watching it hours after we talked about it. You sold me on it. I was ready to go. There was so much lesbian sex in there. I was like, great.
A lot of hardcore lesbo stuff. You told me that you polished it off and you watched the whole show at your gym.
I tune everybody out. And I had like the fastest run I've ever done. I finally got close to 30 minutes for a 5K.
For a mile?
Yeah. No, for a full mile.
Allie's going to get the 30-minute mile.
No.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. 106.7 KROQ.
How many sounds do you have, Jake, other than pew pew?
Everything that Omar plays, I gave to him.
Omar, play a sound.
such a nerd, bro.
There you go.
Give me that.
That's Omar.
boom.
Don't be such an effing nerd,
Come on, do you
bro.
have a sound to come
Go ahead,
back
Jake.
with?
I want to see you guys get into a sound fight right now.
What? Gay. Oh my God. Okay, now what?
Omar wins round 1. Omar wins round 2. Omar's up 2-0, Jake.
I gave him that sound.
First to 3 wins this thing.
Pew pew.
Oh, man. Why don't you shut up, Jake?
Oh, knockout blow. He got you good, Jake.
What a snipe.
That is the audio sniper for you.
Klein Alley Show.
Almost Monday, the band. It'll be on Thursday at Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, and we'd love to get you in. Postmaster Johnny will be hosting. It's always a good time at a KROQ pool party, and we will get you in right now if you're caller 20. And apparently, if you want more information about it, you can just listen to me try to explain it earlier in today's show.
And now, it's time for a moment with Kevin.
KROQ's pool party at Morongo that'll be happening on Thursday with Almost Monday, all right?
All right, thank you.
See in the dupe end, right? Deep end. Jesus Christ.
That was a moment with Kevin.
I think Mr. Kevin did mistake.
this is the one thing you should never put in the TSA bin unless you want it stolen.
I actually flew back from Portland, Oregon, and when I got my bag out, I noticed that the potato salad was missing. I go walking back there, and the guys are eating my potato salad.
How was that not the clickbait answer?
That's the new answer.
Show me potato salad.
Show me potato salad.
Do you confront them and say, hey, that's my effing potato salad?
I did. I'm like, look at the tag on that. It says it's from Otto's. I'm the one that bought it. So why the hell are you guys eating it? They didn't say anything. The guy that had the container just turned and walked away.
That's so funny.
That's TSA for you.
Oh, he got me. I don't care.
To call and to text. I'm Klein. That's Allie.
When I know this will be different for you because you're different than most people because you don't like entertainment or music. But
first of all, that statement is so not true. I don't like entertainment or music.
Isn't Yes, and you hate it all.
I do not like this show. That's true. It's not a great show. You don't
like music or going to see music shows.
I don't like. Okay, I don't like all of the stuff around the music show. Like, there's a lot of the concept of the parking and the annoyance of the venue sometimes. But for the right band or the right opportunity or the right experience or the right venue or the right food situation or parking situation, I am not opposed to it.
Well, if you do go, you usually are someone who does not stay till the end. When is the last time you stayed till the end of a concert? Because I'm looking at this new study they did about how long people typically stay at a concert, and the number kind of surprises me.
Well, it's not just concerts. You know, I'm the same way with Disneyland. You guys make fun of the way I do Disneyland as well.
Baseball games, football games, any kind of event, you want to be out of there. And I understand, especially in Southern California when traffic is bad, parking situation is always bad, you want to get ahead of that.
I have convinced my kids that intermission is the French word for over. And I'm not kidding now when I say, whenever we're at a show, we were at one like recently, that zombies, they said, and now please 20-minute intermission before we start again. And my kids were like, oh, great, there's more. And I was like, you heard them say intermission? That means goodbye. That means over in French. We're leaving. And they're like, are you sure? They're like, no one else is leaving. I'm like, well, they're just moving slow. They are. And we left up.
Trust me, they want to.
We were the only... I mean, I'm talking, this was at crypto.com.
How long was the first act or whatever?
It felt long. But once again, this was not music I knew, but I want to say it was an hour and 20 minutes for the first act.
Yeah, and you feel like that's plenty.
Yeah.
And usually in that kind of scenario, you have a 20-minute intermission, you go back for maybe 45 more minutes.
Oh, really? The second act is shorter usually?
Usually the second act is shorter than the first.
I have stayed till the end of things sometimes, and usually when I do, I think to myself, as I'm sitting in the parking lot waiting to get out and sitting in traffic, I think, was what I sat for worth all of this, or would I have been happier had I missed the final two songs or the last quarter of the whatever and been home by now? And almost always I feel like I'm happy with my choice of going home.
Well, the study that they did determined that 1 in 4 people will leave a concert early and not see the encore at all because of the reasons that you just described. It's just easier. Right?
Encore? I don't even wait around for like the last couple songs in the set.
Well, when they're clapping, you're like, stop clapping!
Yeah.
They're going to come back!
Speed it up! Let's go!
But now a lot of shows will reward people for waiting through that, right?
Why?
Like My Chem, they have a set list, and then their encore list is almost as long as their original set list.
Right. Well, remember the idea I had instead of the encore is the before core, where they start with the encore?
Yeah, but then why would people stay? They want to reward people for staying through the whole thing. Just like if you watch the end of a series finale, the best part is going to be at the end, and it was worth waiting for.
Feels like it's a timeshare presentation. We're here for the songs. Don't start with the new stuff, knowing we'll stick around for the hit. Get the hits out of the way. In fact, didn't you say...
That just proves get the hits out of the way.
Yeah, do the hits first. Make everyone happy.
Wait for all that crap.
And then for the real fans, reward them by saying, and now here's some stuff we've been tinkering with in the studio.
Now some deep cuts and new stuff.
But Allie, you said, and I think that this was one of the greatest shows you claimed you ever went to. I think you saw Limp Bizkit, right? And I believe he opened with and closed with
Break Stuff.
With Break Stuff.
That was the best.
Right.
Because he knew that was their best song.
Great.
He knew everybody was going to get so pumped for it, and they did. And then it was like, one of the best moments is already over. And then the show was still great, and he does some great performance stuff in between, and he was dressed like a cowboy. That was fun. And then at the end, it was like, and now Break Stuff again.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, this is like bookending your biggest hit.
I agree, and I think more bands should do it.
And I
start with your biggest ones, and then and then you'll see the crowd will thin, but the real fans will stick around, and then reward them by doing it again.
And I also think that if people really want to stay, we should have the openers after.
Oh, yeah, the closers. No openers, just closers.
Yeah, just closers. Because sometimes if you see doors are at 7 or doors are at 8, and there are 2 openers, sometimes they don't even tell you who the openers are or when they go on.
Right,
you have to, it's like word of mouth or some crap.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, okay, well, when is the band going on? The band isn't going on until 9:30. And if it's a Tuesday night, like for me personally, that's rough. One of the best shows I went to recently was not even paid. I didn't even pay to see them, but they went on at 7:45 and they were done by 9. And I was like, "This is great."
Best.
It was an hour and 15 minutes. That's the perfect length, and I was able to get home, beat any kind of traffic that would have happened. It was perfect.
See, I think the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas is actually a perfect way to do a show because the band, they got the rotating stage, so there's no downtime.
Well, it's ADD friendly.
And the bands are doing these 30 to 45 minute sets, which is like I think the perfect time. And I'd rather get more bang for the buck because for me, even if it's a band I love, and we went and saw, Rolling Stones in Vegas, and that was a long show.
That was great because we saw the last half.
That and Allie, do you remember how terrible that situation was leaving? That is a show we stayed at until the end.
Because we didn't get there till midway through.
Okay. And that was terrible because we were in a sea of people, like Trample City, and had to walk for miles.
We were walking for as long as we saw the
And
show.
I was asking random people driving cars,
Girl, I had to
please.
walk for a mile.
It felt like 10 miles.
You did bribe somebody, I think. You
I had to
stopped
bribe like a regular person to stop a car and let us get in it. I said,
right.
just take us anywhere. It became full desperation
Well, and then
mode.
some shows are just too long. Like when we saw Lady Gaga at Coachella, I was excited, but I had also seen a million other bands before that, right? Yeah. And then she didn't go on until 11:30 or something. So I'm already trying to remain as drunk as I need to be to last.
Yeah.
Okay, and then she goes on, I think it was 11:10. By 12:30, I was like, Katie, I can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. She performed a full 2 hours.
Right, but that's what drugs are for, though. I mean, that's why drugs and, energy drinks is to help, and,
But
youth.
once you've done that, you've done drugs and energy drinks, and at some point, they just stop working.
Yeah.
Because you've been awake for so long that eventually it just all counteracts.
To all of the bands that we support here on KROQ, a lot
7:30 an hour.
7:30, 1 hour, no openers, just hits.
Closers after.
Open and close with hits, and do the before core, and I think everyone will be happy.
We fixed it.
All right, problem solved. Solving problems by creating new ones. Klein Alley Show, KROQ.
want tickets to the OC Fair, call us right now, 800-520-1067 to get in on a little Netflix, Notflix action. This is where we share some of the new things coming to Netflix in August. But can you tell the difference between the real ones and ones that we made up? If you can guess correctly, you're going to the OC Fair. Give us a call right now. Klein Alley Show. It's KROQ on a Friday morning. And, of course, we will get that weekend song again for you before the end of the show. We've got a lot of show left. We're entering summer hours pretty soon. But, of course, we got to give away more OC Fair tickets. Thank you so much. I'm barely getting through it, you guys. And we're going to do that with a little Netflix, Notflix. A bunch of new stuff is coming out on Netflix today. Mind you, all of the Fast and Furious movies are coming to Netflix today, as well as American Pie, ironically, a movie we were talking about earlier this week, and the American Pie sequel. But There are always new shows that are being put out that are ridiculous. It's impossible to tell whether they're real or not, so you be the judge. I'm going to reveal the title and synopsis of a new show coming to Netflix. You guess if it is real or something that we made up. If it is real, you'll hear this. And if it is fake, you'll hear this.
Not!
If you get yours right, I will add your name to the list. I'll pick one of you to go to the OC Fair, and we are starting with, let's see, line 1 in Garden Grove. Who's this?
It's Matt.
Matt? All right. You understand how to play?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do it. Okay. Here we go. With the global success of Happy Gilmore, Netflix is on the hunt for the next great hockey player turned professional golfer. 10 amateur ice hockey players will go from the ice to the green in a competing show so big only Netflix could deliver. It's called Finding Happy, The Search for Gilmore. Is that Netflix or is that Notflix?
That is Notflix.
All right, Matt says Notflix. Let's find out.
Not!
That is correct. Tough one to start, Matt, but you got it. All right, I'm putting your name on the list. Let's go to Riverside. Hello, who's this? What's that?
I was looking for that. My bad.
You doing stand-up over there?
Sorry.
She's doing her marionette act. Okay, who's this? Hello?
Oh.
What's happening?
Who am I pressing
Man,
up?
I was wondering how long it would take Vanessa to self-destruct.
Oh, come on. I'm multitasking and I got distracted. Who are we playing with?
We're playing with, I don't know, it just says take somebody in Riverside.
Steven!
Hit one of those other buttons.
Did you say stupid?
No, Steven.
Oh.
Steven.
Hello, stupid. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
All right, hey, here you go. What's great is seeing Vanessa try and run from one piece of equipment to another because Klein is tall enough to reach both without having to move much. And Vanessa has to literally run from the phone area to wherever the sound box is. It's so funny. She's so clammy. All right, here we go. This story revolves around a group of retired villagers who solve cold case murders for fun. It's a bunch of old people solving murders, but their hobby turns into a real investigation when a local developer is found dead. It's called Thursday Murder Club. Now, Steven, is this Netflix or is this Notflix?
It sounds stupid, so it's going to be Netflix.
Okay, that's a great way to come to the right answer. You are correct, Steven. That is a Netflix show. Not only is that a Netflix show, I actually started listening to that book on my audiobooks. And I was like, this sounds fun, and it is super boring. So I'm interested if it's going to be any good on the actual Netflix when it comes out. All right, let's see. Who's next? We've got West Covina. Hello?
Sweet day, bitch.
Joe.
Shout out to Netbangers.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Netbangers. All right, here's your show. It's a cooking comparison unlike any other as the world's best pastry chefs compete to get former fat people to break their diet and eat fresh cakes, pies, and muffins baked right before their eyes. Will they break under the pressure of fresh scones or will they stay thin to win? It's called Temptation Oven, coming this August to Netflix. Is that a Netflix show or is that Notflix?
Sounds pretty American, so I'm going to say Netflix.
All right, Netflix. Let's find out. Hold on a minute.
Not!
No, I'm sorry about that.
I watch Hulu.
Yeah, I know. That's probably more of a Hulu thing. All right, and then let's go to, let's see, Ontario. Hey, what's your name?
My name's Robert.
Hi, Robert. Hi, Robert. Welcome to the show. All right, here we go. Couples in this new dating show are created at a speed dating event and then immediately sent to a tropical island to start their honeymoon. But it won't be an idyllic luxury setting that many newlyweds enjoy. They will be isolated and pitted against each other and the forces of nature on a remote beach as they face unexpected challenges. It's called Stranded on Honeymoon Island. Is this a Netflix show or is this Notflix, Robert?
I'm going to say Netflix.
All right, let's find out. That's correct, Robert. It is that ridiculous.
All right.
Seems to be Love Island mixed with Married at First Sight mixed with Survivor. So it seems like they're just kind of blending shows together and seeing what comes out. And then, of course, people will watch it. All right. And finally, our last contestant. Let's see where we're going next. Corona, who's this?
Wait.
Okay, Costa Mesa. Vanessa. There we go. Hi, who's this?
Christine in Corona.
Christine. I like when Vanessa tells me, sorry, like nobody else can hear her saying that.
Right into the microphone.
All right, Love Island was a global phenomenon. However, it's not a Netflix show. But now Netflix is dipping its single toes into the dating pool with their own collection of hot single people. This dating show will revolutionize matchmaking, and it's nothing at all like the other show. Move over, Love Island, and make what was for make war for love. Make room for Jesus.
And now, Moment with Allie.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll explain why I screwed that up in a minute. Move over, Love Island, and make room for Love Peninsula, hosted by Jax Taylor from Vanderpump Rules. Is that a real show or not, Christine?
Love Peninsula. I'm going to say no, Notflix.
All right.
Not!
Yeah, that's correct, Christine, because Klein wrote that and had so many typos that I couldn't even read it properly. It says, move over Love Island and make was for Love Peninsula. There were so many typos in that. It was amazing that I got through it as well as I did, but congratulations. I'm going to pick 4 of you got yours right, and Robert, you are going to the OC Fair, so congratulations. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with your ADD news. Yep, congratulations. Go eat some fried food on us. We'll be right back with more.
Klein Alley Show.
The world famous KROQ.
If you're
KROQ, Klein Alley Show. Imagine all the things you can do when you're awake, and then imagine all of the other things you can do while you're asleep. You may not remember those things.
Some people get out of their beds and drive full-on cars in their sleep.
This is the story that is circulating, making the rounds right now. Then we'll get to your stories, and we got some Disneyland tickets up for grabs as well. So if we get you on the air and we enjoy your story, there's a good chance we reward you with 4 tickets to Disneyland. Take a listen. This is the story, and first the celebration.
This is the moment a 10-year-old girl was found safe thanks to the help of thermal drone technology.
What a story. First of all, didn't realize thermal drone technology was a thing, and now that I've heard about it, awesome. Very cool. Love it.
Think of all the weird stains we can look at through drone footage.
It won't be long before Inside Edition is using that technology to figure out if your hotel sheets have jizz on them, because that's what they do, and boy, they take that job seriously.
Hold it. Why do you have
they move over black lights. We've got thermal drone technology to determine which disgusting hotel you're staying in next. But here we go. This is the good story.
Peyton St. Nan went missing at 10 p.m. Saturday night. Officials say she went sleepwalking into the woods near her home.
The neighbors had already been looking for her for about an hour.
I mean, that is...
You think your kid's been kidnapped?
Of course. Think everything. The last thing you think is they just went sleepwalking into the woods.
Other than some mosquito bites, she was perfect. It's truly a miracle that she was unharmed.
It's really scary, too, because if you look at the footage, you just see this child in fetal position laying in the woods, which if you're a parent, you're like, oh, my God, they found her. Is she even alive? And then they just kind of nudge her, and she wakes up and just gets up, and she's like, la, la, la. Kind of like Demon Child.
Looked like she was having the best sleep ever.
Yeah.
Like, I would hate to wake her up. Like, maybe her folks are fighting or something. She's like, F this noise, I'm going to go take a nap.
Yeah. Didn't your kid have weird sleep terrors where she was, like, trying to kill you?
Not trying to well, yes, actually.
I can see that.
Yeah. But I think that she was awake when that happened. I think she would, like...
You're a stupid man.
She would just wake up in the middle of the night and start screaming, and I would go in there and be like, hey, everything's cool. She's like, wah! And attack my face. And I was like, what is going on here? Like, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing.
Ambien's a hell of a drug, isn't it?
Oh, man. So anyway, I think because, listen, I do believe because of we've talked about this before, but the industry of sleep gummies and all of the...
Everyone is taking something to sleep.
And as a result, I think it's having weird effects on people that are now they're going to sleep, but then they're somehow waking up and doing weird stuff. And you always hear these stories. Sometimes people check out like their own surveillance footage of their own house, like, oh, my God.
And it's so creepy when you see somebody who looks awake, but they're not.
Samantha, what did you do while sleeping? That is the question. Go ahead. Samantha.
Well, I do.
Are you asleep right now?
I called a crappy morning show.
Go ahead, Samantha.
I do take Ambien for sleep. I have since my son was born. I wouldn't be able to sleep without it. One night I took it, and I guess I got up, drove to Jack in the Box. Yeah. And my husband noticed I wasn't in bed, and he tracked my phone and found out I was at Jack in the Box.
Whoa.
And so, yes, I was in the drive-thru. I was ordering. He pulls up and tells me, come with me. And I don't remember any of this, but I guess I told him I wouldn't leave without a Jumbo Jack. So he had to wait for me to order.
You're right. You're not wrong.
He let you order while you were sleeping.
And then I left my car at Jack in the Box. We came home, and ever since then, he puts a baby gate at the top and the bottom of the stairs.
No.
So I won't leave, yes.
It's kind of sad when
Yes.
the baby gate is being used
for you.
is being used for you.
And it's so easy to step over it.
Yeah.
Let's get our Jumbo Jack.
But it's at the top. But it's at the top of our stairs, so I'll fall down the stairs if I...
Well, what happened to the Jumbo Jack? Did you get it home with you?
I ate it, yeah.
Oh,
He
good.
says I ate it.
Okay, good.
Dude,
good.
I'm amazed that people can drive. Like, you think about autopilot when you're actually awake while driving, but you're in autopilot and you're not really thinking about turning. I guess that's what your brain is doing. You're just able to function and able to make turns and drive safely while you're totally asleep.
I'm blown away by these people that are able to accomplish things while sleeping. Ariana, you're on KROQ. Good morning. What happened?
So I don't think mine is accomplishment, but I have sleptwalked into the kitchen, opened the drawer where the veggies go, peed in it, and ate a raw egg.
You
Wait,
sure?
whoa.
Are you sure you were
How?
sleeping during this, or was
Yes,
that your excuse the next day?
No, I was sleeping. But it's so weird because I could kind of like vividly remember it the next day, but as I'm doing it, like I just feel like it feels like I'm dreaming on a toilet.
And are you on any sort of like an Ambien or a sleep aid, or was this just all natural?
No. Just natural.
You ate a raw egg, like bit into the shell and everything.
Yeah.
Whoa. And then what? So in the next morning, you go into your fridge and you see just like a bunch of urine sitting in your vegetable crisper, and you're like, oh, it was me again.
Well, let's be honest, that vegetable crisper is the most unused drawer in the fridge.
And
So at least
urine is probably so sterile, it keeps it fresh.
right. That is wild. Oh, man.
How did she get in there? Like, what kind of angle? It's so.
I know. That's
What the hell?
I think she pulled it out and sat on it. I actually could see this. I actually think this is kind of a good idea. Yeah, that's the weird. That's the least weird part of the
It's
story.
like a weird bedpan.
All right, let's say hi to. Man, I can't believe all these things people have done while sleeping. It's really crazy. Jerry, you're on KROQ. Good morning. Welcome to Klein Alley Show. What's up?
Hey, good morning, Sweet Dibs.
Sweet Dibs. What did you do while sleeping?
Kind of similar situation where I woke up just in the kitchen and realized I was just grubbing leftover pizza, wings, ranch, and just woke up just covered in like barbecue sauce from the wings.
I mean, good way
Well,
to
you
wake
can't
up,
hear
right?
it in your voice or anything.
Yeah, don't sound like a guy that would do all those things. You know, it's interesting because the woman we just talked to ate a raw egg. She didn't have any concept of putting together a meal of any sort.
I bet she ate the shell, too.
But,
Just like,
but this guy actually he was sleeping, but he still had the wherewithal to be like, I need ranch to dip.
Yes.
Like it is kind of.
I wonder if he heated it up or if he just like ate it out of the fridge, you know? Like, you prepare it?
Jerry, was that a cold grub of the wings, or was there a preparation?
Cold. Yeah, just cold, straight out of the fridge, dipping it in the ranch, whole 9 yards.
Let's say hi to Lily on KROQ. Good morning, Lily. What did you do while sleeping? That is the question. After a girl was discovered in the woods, she left her house, left her bed, walked in the woods, fell asleep, was discovered by thermal drones. Happy ending to that story. These stories, the ending's not nearly as happy. The woman just urinated in her vegetable crisper. I can only imagine what you've done. Hi.
Hi, Sweet Dibs.
Sweet Dibs.
Hey, so I actually went to Electric Daisy Carnival, EDC, and I actually fell asleep at the event. I was so tired from partying all night that I was like, you know what, I really need to take a nap, and just kind of took a nap at the middle of the carnival.
See, that's an interesting one because that's reverse, where you're somewhere where you shouldn't be sleeping, but you end up falling asleep. And then you're there and everyone just assumes you're all probably drugged up. So you're just sitting there.
But I think some of that music, it seems like it's supposed to pep you up, but it's like that steady beat could probably be a little bit of, like, it probably relaxes some people.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So it has been a tough year for pop stars from the 2000s. Britney Spears, I mean, always a grab bag, right? That goes without saying. Katy Perry's marriage has fallen apart, so is her tour. Every week there's a new fail. I think most recently she fell off of a giant butterfly as it was flying midair through the crowd. That was a great video.
That was spectacular.
That was amazing. I don't know why it's been so joyful to watch her fail and fail again on stage, but it's kind of making me love the tour and actually want to go. And it just keeps getting worse for Justin Timberlake. He had a DUI a while back. Then he was getting ridiculed for his tour being terrible, a bunch of bad dance moves. He was trying to do a gimmick with a microphone, a microphone stand that didn't go well. That went viral. He's been barely singing, and people were booing him, demanding their money back. I mean,
wasn't there like a thing where he was kind of like in some sort of contraption and his wang was all showing or something?
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that?
I forgot about that, Omar. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks with the wang news.
Yeah, Omar would know.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. That's what sticks in my head.
Yeah, with Klein out here, Omar is the guy who will update us on all things dong related.
That's true.
And anyway, he's become very hateable until he revealed yesterday that he has Lyme disease. And now everyone's like, oh, damn, I was the person who booed a guy with a disease.
But you can kind of boo Lyme disease, right?
You think so? You think that's
I
like...
think it's one of those things you could live with.
Well, it
Right?
is, but I think it's a pretty painful disease, right?
It's pretty curable, isn't it?
I don't think it's curable.
No, I
is
think
it?
you have to live with it. But if you catch it early enough, you could treat it, and you can. It's not like as detrimental.
It's not like
to you.
fatal,
right?
If you handle it, and I'm sure if you have a lot of money, you can handle it pretty easily. So we're saying we don't still feel bad for booing
No,
and
I
hating
still
on
hate
Justin.
him. Yeah.
It's funny because I saw this, and he made the announcement after the tour came to, as the tour's coming to an end. He put out this statement on Instagram saying he found out he had it. He didn't know whether to continue during the tour or not. He said, but at least I can understand why I was on stage and in massive amounts of nerve pain, just feeling crazy fatigue or sickness. And I was faced with this decision, should I stop touring? And I decided the joy that performing brings me far outweighs the fleeting stress my body was feeling. And
What a D-bag move, by the way. What about thinking about your audience and, trying to put on a good show
but
for
I
your
decided
audience?
I should make it about me.
Lyme
Jesus,
disease,
right?
Yeah.
Lyme disease is generally curable with antibiotics, particularly when diagnosed and treated early.
Well, and he said, I enjoy the joy that performing brings me, and I think you should replace that with the word money.
Yeah.
Because
very
it
true,
really
yeah.
was kind of a cash grab, I think, and it seemed like it was joyless when you were seeing it, but then when I was reading this, I felt bad because I was like, do I believe him? I wasn't even sure if it was actually, like, if the PR campaign people were getting in the room and being like, guys, everyone hates you. What are we going to do? So you have Lyme disease now, okay? We're going to put out that statement, and we're just going to run with it. It's like not fatal enough for people to really get behind you.
But it has the word disease.
But it has the word disease in it, but it's also, you can kind of live with it. Like, if you're going to make up a disease to have, it's the perfect one to make up. I'm not saying that's fully true, but there was a voice in the back of my head that was questioning it. But I don't think it's strong enough of a pivot for people to feel bad for Justin Timberlake, unfortunately. All right, mail carriers and delivery drivers, they have a tough job. Earlier this week, there was a Ring doorbell video of an Amazon driver that went viral because he said this as he was delivering a package, a bunch of packages, actually.
I hate this so much. I hate this so much.
We've all been there with any job, right?
And with any box.
Yeah,
I feel like
totally.
handling like he's balancing like 4 or 5 boxes. And when you're trying to juggle that and then one falls down, you're instantly like, "Dirty, stupid box," you know?
Yeah.
And I get that you have to deal with that all day long, and that sucks as he's trying to make it happen. But
I like the blah!
I know. Just throwing it down. Then this mail carrier, he was making a delivery, and he's being criticized for defending himself pretty aggressively against a very non-aggressive elderly cat.
One man says his cat was pepper sprayed by his neighborhood postman. Chris Commander, Zena, the cat's owner, says he heard the cat yelling at the cat.
I mean, that is a sick cat. I think that cat has Lyme disease.
Carrier was yelling at the cat. The cat was yelling at the carrier. That'd be the top story. Maybe meowing.
Yeah, something to say there.
I'd said something to say. On the Ring camera, he saw some activity, so he went outside, quickly realized the cat may have been sprayed. Commander says the carrier denied it, saying he was a cat person himself.
So the cat was 15 years old, not an aggressive cat, and I guess the cat gets pet by all the other delivery drivers in the area. So the cat goes up to all the delivery drivers and mail carriers going, "Hey, who's going to pet me?" But for a mail carrier, I know a cat is not threatening, but I think mail carriers get bit by animals.
Yeah, mail carriers have PTSD. I had one mailman come to my door now and was afraid of Kibby.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Kibby's an angel.
And she's pretty much a cat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's right. Okay,
That's
mace
her
that
right
cat. But I think now, like, if you watch the video, it seemed like it was just a routine thing. He was like, spray, get out of my way. I got to deliver this stuff and move on with my day. I mean, they have it hard, too. All right, and then a local landmark announced they were shutting down earlier this month, and that would be Cole's French Dip. It opened way back in 1908. But they announced earlier this month that they couldn't hang anymore for a lot of reasons. I mean, it was everything. It was COVID. It was rent. It was, the crime. It was a lot of different things that were at play. But never underestimate people's ability to eat for a good cause. Apparently, so many people have come by that place to stuff their faces with French dip that they're officially staying open for another 45 days. And I feel like all they need at this point is one rich dude who loves French dips to bail that place out. I mean, I feel like with these places, the love of food will always win out, and it will keep a place open and save places better than you could ever imagine. All right, we're getting...
to pull that clip for a mush.
Yeah, I think Cole's French Dip will probably be closing.
We'll play that in 45 days.
Yeah, God damn it.
Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
That's right. It's KROQ. It's Klein Alley Show, and it is the official start of summer hours. We are on till 11 o'clock these days. Omar, how you liking it?
Hate it so much.
Hates it so much, Omar does.
I know it's only an hour, but man, it feels like 4 hours.
Really?
For some reason, it ruins my flow of the entire day.
Yeah, in one of our meetings earlier this week, they were like, so how you liking these summer hours? And I was like, well, personally, it sucks. But professionally, I think it's going great. So I would imagine that summer hours, I don't know, who knows how long they're actually going to last, but it does feel like we're here a lot longer. Klein is not here. We're so tired, so very tired. Crawling into the weekend.
I want some damn milk.
Oh, no.
Jake.
What?
Jake, that didn't even make sense, man.
No, he needs milk to wake up.
Milk?
Yeah, milk.
Milk makes you go to sleep, you dumbass.
Oh, that gives you energy.
Nope.
Jake decided to take it upon himself to start playing sounds unannounced. He apparently has gotten the capability to play audio from his computer.
No, it's even worse, Allie. He's playing these drops from his phone, and he's holding it up to his already crappy microphone.
Jake, is that true?
Guys, don't be a hater.
Oh, my God. I mean, at least that one kind of made sense.
Yeah.
How are you doing? You have a bunch of sounds on your phone and you're just playing it into a microphone?
I found like a soundboard app, and then I uploaded all these drops.
I love that Jake was like, I definitely want to like level up with production and blah, 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 blah. And we're like, okay, you have to buy all these programs. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that.
It's free.
This one's free. So, all right, now that you have the ability to play sounds, why don't you kick off another audio war? This is Soundbite Wars with Jake and Omar. This is the arbiter of audio against the real audio sniper. Jake, you go first. Hit him with it.
KROQ.
All right, that was me from this morning. Not bad, not bad. All right, Omar, what do you got?
It is what it is.
Ooh, a classic. Jake?
Nasty bitch.
All right, not bad. Oh, damn.
White people are better. I am as white as they come.
Okay.
I'm going to be eggless.
Oh, man. Hey, this is actually going to be a
close.
real battle. Yeah. As soon
You gotta
as
improve that quality, though.
Yeah, as long as you can improve the quality. I think the quality is
That's
terrible.
not possible with this mic.
Okay. Obviously, it's clear to you that Kevin Klein is not in today. He called us from a hospital waiting room. It's never good when you're in the middle of a waiting room trying to pass time while your wife is getting some kind of an operation. We don't know the details yet. I'm sure he'll share them with us when he gets in. But he did have time. He was bored enough to leave a Goat Line call, and I believe, Vanessa, this is directed at you.
Yeah, this message is for Vanessa. It's Klein. You put up a slanderous video saying that I tried to stiff you on the deal we made on the air. That I was not going to give you the $100 and the turkey sandwich.
This is what Klein promised Vanessa for accessing her Employee of the Month parking spot. Now, this is a parking spot that's directly across from the parking spot that he already takes up, but he still thinks it's a better spot. So he, because Vanessa's not using it, wanted to use it, and he offered $100 and a sandwich.
Sans avocado for your Employee of the Month parking spot. But I did send you the money.
And Vanessa posted...
After I had posted the video.
So, yeah, Vanessa posted a video that he had not yet paid her, but was in fact taking her spot, and now she will have to eat her words.
So I've got the proof. I've got receipts, as the kids call it. And so the reality is you need another video that goes up basically declaring that what you said, which was incredibly slanderous, very hurtful also on a personal level, retract that, a full retraction statement immediately. Including the word retraction. I'd like to hear you try that one.
I'll include it.
Okay.
I'll include it.
Go ahead.
Retraction. Retraction.
If you whisper it, somehow
Retraction.
it's more obvious. It's more
Am I
accurate.
saying it?
I think you're saying it.
Because I did pay you $100 plus 15 bonus dollars for a sandwich. Last I checked, you can get a lot more than a turkey sandwich for $15. That's why I did not include the avocado. I didn't want to jack that up to 20 more. In case you're wondering, there's about 9,000 Vanessa Garcias that live in Southern California.
This is true.
Yeah, you know what? I have Venmo'd Vanessa before, and I type Vanessa Garcia, and I'm like, what's happening? Like, there's so
many.
even though I've sent money to you before, it can't compute because there are so many Vanessa Garcias. I think half of our listeners are Vanessa Garcias.
But I did make sure it went to you. Good day. Three divots. Lost them panty lines. Am I right? A king of a tata.
Well done, Klein. Well, we hope all is well, of course. We'll hear from you when you get back. He was at one point on his way in, but I think he turned around and went back because he felt guilty. I also just think it was ridiculous for him to come in the first place. He texted us and was like, I'm on my way. Is this worth it? And we were all like, no, but come in anyway. And we were like, come on. All right. When we come back, I've got a proposal for Jake. I'm not normally somebody who likes to spend money. I am El Cheapo. But I will spend money for you on your new car. Proposal next. Show, and according to 714, Klein's sound drops on the goat line sound better than Jake's from his phone. Sounds better than anything that Jake's putting out in that little nerd hole this morning. Another. I hate all of you! Is that me?
Yeah.
God, I sound like a bitch.
You are.
Oh, thanks, Jake. I appreciate that. Actually, you won't call me a bitch because I have something for you. 818 said, can we start a listener's fund for Jake's car? I will donate $5. I actually have something that I want to spend money on for your new car. Jake got not a new car. I think it was a 10-year-old car.
New for me.
New for you. It's much better than the car that you were driving yesterday, which is, I believe, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you paid $14,000 for it, and it's a Lexus. Now, one thing that I was interested in, and I wonder if you're interested, I've gone to the DMV website and asked if this personalized plate is available.
Oh, no.
And it looks like OK Lexus is free.
Lexus!
Not only is it free, if I get you the cool black and gold one, it's only $50.
But that's a reoccurring thing, right? I have to pay for that every year.
I'll pay for it every year.
Whoa.
Wow.
If you're going to pay for it, I'll put it on there.
You will?
Yeah.
All right. OK
Lexus!
You will look, because nobody will understand that joke, you will just seem like a giant douchebag driving around a 10-year-old Lexus saying, okay, Lexus, like it's a flex, and I cannot wait for this to happen.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, because that's going to be forever, Jake.
How many O's in okay?
Well, it works out perfectly. Okay, Lexus, it perfectly...
Okay.
Yeah, it's the perfect amount of letters for a vanity plate.
Lexus! Okay, Lexus!
Well, now that when you say that, people think I'm going to flex with it. I don't know if I want it now.
You think about it. I don't normally just give away money, obviously, but I am willing to pay for this. And, of course, if we've got... I think we got tips now on our Super Chat, right, Justin? Yeah, listeners can help me as well. I think this is a crowd-funded effort.
So you're going to put it to the listeners. You're not going to pay for it.
No. I'll pay for it. We can use that money for other stuff. That's fine.
Dude, that's El Chivo talking, Jake.
And I'll pay every year for your OK Lexus vanity plate.
Okay, Lexus.
Okay,
KROQ Road Trip USA. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all across the country. Stop for.
I want to be a part of it.
Get lost in Times Square. Get cast in a Broadway musical you didn't audition for. All while folding a slice and standing in line for a $12 bagel when you see 9 Inch Nails in New York. Hail a cab at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to score tickets to their sold-out show at the Kia Forum on September 18th. And you'll get the chance to see him again in New York. Courtesy of Live Nation and ICLG.
You'll come see us, 9 Inch Nails, at the Forum, only on the World Famous KROQ.
KROQ.
All right, Allie, the clock has been set.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking at this big clock up here. So you'll 10 minutes starting now to finish all of these hot dogs. Can she do it?
All right.
A lot of encouragement on the text line. You got this, girl.
All right.
Allie, pretend they're vaginas.
All
That's
right.
someone's advice right there. All right. And you can start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
6 dogs versus 1 hog.
She's doing the double fisting.
Yeah, I don't think that we can do on the radio.
No.
She's got 2 dogs in her hand.
At once.
At one time.
Mm-hmm. And already showing facial expressions that she is not enjoying this.
I don't think she's going to make it through 2.
Well, Richard did claim that these were heated up totally wrong. And we put them in the microwave, and then we let them sit out for a while. And Richard already tried to tell us to put a weight on this whole thing and go do it at Pink's, which we should do. Allie is taking her sweet-ass time. We are almost 1 minute in, and she is working on currently still the first 2 hot dogs.
Yeah, she's about halfway through 2 hot dogs. So 1 dog full, I guess.
One dog full.
If you know fractions.
And I would say right now, as a crowd is gathering to witness this, Allie does love a crowd. All she ever wanted to do was be famous. And unfortunately, this is where her career has taken her.
Weird Zoo.
Yeah.
Why didn't you guys start an OnlyFans page just for this? This has to be a fetish by somebody.
I would think that there are people that are enjoying the mukbang that is happening right now. As Allie is still working. I know if you're just joining us, you think that maybe there's a delay in what you're watching, but she is still
She's
eating.
chewing too much.
A lot of chewing going on. And this is where
swallow that.
This is where her being a lesbian, I think, is working at her disadvantage.
Yeah. Absolutely.
She is about to finish the first 2 dogs. By the way, 0 buns taken down yet. And the buns are going to be a whole different ball game. And I talked to Allie off the air about this as a friend, and I told her, Allie, do you care to comment on how you're feeling right now after 2 dogs down?
It's just too much chewing.
Excuse me, what now?
There's so much hot dogs. It's the hot.
Now swallow.
Wow, something tells you that Omar has yelled that before.
Yeah, that's going to be an HR violation based on what just happened there.
That is worse than the Coldplay concert.
If you're just joining us right now, Allie's now dipping bun number 1 in the water. She's the buns go down nice and easy once they're wet. This is a Joey Chestnut trick.
Yeah.
Although I do believe he does not use water. I think he uses some sort of a fruit punch, he told us last time, I believe. For some reason, the sugar helps. Allie has now gotten 1. Wow, she's really with confidence. Just shot me a stare of death right now.
Yeah.
This is fascinating. If you are just joining us right now on KROQ, Allie is attempting to eat her words. A statement that she made live on the air that we are now forcing her to eat her words. It is really, if you think about this, Brad, just from a historical standpoint, I know you're a big fan of sports. What do you think that this does for female competitive meat eating?
I mean, it shows that it doesn't matter who you lay down with at the end of the night. Anyone with enough determination could shove a massive amount of wieners in their mouth.
Allie was so proud of how much weight she has lost on her own through hard work and diet. And she's afraid that today is going to unravel all of that.
It's okay. We have a Brinks truck full of Ozempic outside.
Brought to you by Lasara.com.
That's right. Allie is now chugging water to wash down. How are you feeling in your body right now? I just want to point out, on the clock, we've officially gone through 3 minutes.
You're doing so good, Allie.
Thank you.
She's had that is female empowerment right there.
That really is. Allie's now eating hot dogs 3 and 4 at the same time. She's taking a break.
She took the buns down very quickly. She clearly, well, maybe not so much experience with wieners, has some experience with buns.
She absolutely, good point, Brad. Very good point. That she has actually had no problem with the buns. I want to point out on the tray in front of her, if you are watching this on YouTube as it's unfolding live, with almost half the time gone, she still has more than half the hot dogs left. Brad and I...
Eat that meat!
There's a lot of people that are saying that she will shave her head if she is not able to complete the challenge. She said that is not on the table right now. In fact, well, that's... That was brought up. That's been brought up many times on the text line.
Oh, okay.
People saying that we are now over 1,000 people watching on YouTube. That number is growing. It's a live feed. People are the amount of work that is not being done right now while people are watching Allie attempt.
Get me those TPS reports. You have no idea why I cannot do that right now. I'm busy.
Allie, look at that. She slapped. Now she's just finished, completed.
Yes.
Oh, there she goes. Now she's slapping the hot dog on her face. She is for the people, by the people, impressed by that. Brad is turned on right now.
Oh, my God. More than the viewers, the tip jar is filling up.
Filling up.
Yes.
Do we have active tips right now on our YouTube? Are we actively accepting? We are accepting tips right now. This is wild right now.
What's your Venmo, Allie?
She is now looking down at the tray in front of her for her to complete this challenge, and now she has 4.5 minutes left to do it. And she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uneaten buns and 3 uneaten dogs. But she's now going back to the buns.
Back to the buns, back to Old Faithful.
She claimed on the radio, and I'm going to play this clip for you again for those of you that are wondering why we are doing this as we wrap up the month of July. Allie claimed in early July, when a woman was only able to eat 6 hot dogs at the competitive hot dog eating championship, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy, Omar's words. And she said that she could do that no problem. And now it looks like she is struggling as we are now making our way to the 3-minute mark left in the competition. But she is now, whenever I say the time left, she always grabs the bun. You see that, Brad?
Yeah. I think this is bun number 4.
She's putting down bun number 4.
And she's had 4 dogs. So as soon as she finishes this bun, the over hits, and you owe me 50 credits like we're in a Star Wars canteen.
Right. I don't know what these credits work out to. I'm nervous because later Brad's going to... I don't know what the credits are. I'm very concerned. More water's being brought in by Sleeveless Johnny. You know, it's funny because Allie is shoveling hot dogs in her mouth, and yet whatever Johnny's wearing now is still the gayest thing in the room, which is crazy.
Can we talk about the crowd outside the studio? I have about 5 office people out here.
Crowd is gathered. Crowd is gathered.
Currently, no work is being done in the KROQ offices. No ads are being sold.
And that, by the way, has nothing to do with this. That's just standard here. Allie now is entering with exactly 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock.
Okay.
She's doing that body shake thing. I don't know if that's a seizure.
She's trying to shake the meat down more into the bottom of her gullet.
She's already
doing 2 more dogs.
She's now.
Allie, you're a winner!
Your mom is proud. Your mother is proud.
We are entering the 2-minute mark, Allie, and she has still in front of her. It feels like these hot dogs just keep on like rabbits. Hold on, she's at a wall. Oh boy,
no,
here's the wall.
No wall. You got this, girl.
We have a puke bucket if you need it.
There is a puke bucket. Puke bucket also playing the Warped Tour. Puke bucket on the side stage.
Allie. Wow, she's out. Look at the breath.
That was a bite.
She's biting with intensity now.
There is some struggle. She's putting her weight on her arms right now. She's kind of this is that line. This is what separates the professionals from the amateurs.
She claimed on the airwaves of KROQ only a few short weeks ago, 6 hot dogs. That's what she called lunch. And we said, Allie, eat your words. And this is what she said.
6 hot dogs in 10 minutes, which I was like, dude.
That is a lot of hot dogs.
No, I think that is totally doable. 6 hot dogs in 10 minutes. You're not anything. That's just lunch at that.
You're not anything. That's just.
Oh, we're on. Hi. All right. It's Klein Alley Show. It's KROQ. Let's give away some Disneyland tickets. All of a sudden, Vanessa was pointing at me. I was like, what are you doing? Okay, here we go. Got some questions here about the show. The last 4 hours, we've been rambling on. And if you've been taking notes and paying attention, it could get you to Disneyland. So let's say hello. This is Pasadena. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Rich.
Hi, Rich. Have you been paying attention, taking notes?
Yes, I have.
All right. You feel good about your chances here?
Well, I hope so. I missed a couple. May have missed a minute here or there, but hopefully
yeah,
not.
I know. Most of the show's
What
been
were you doing in that minute that you missed?
Just, have to deal with work at the same time. So
that's definitely pleasuring himself, right? Otherwise, this show's been a bit of a tune-out most of the show. Wouldn't you agree, Rich?
Yes.
Hey!
All right. So, question number 1. Jake bought something new yesterday. What was it?
He bought a used Lexus.
Okay, Lexus.
Okay, Lexus.
And he might have a new vanity plate to go with it. That's correct. All right. 2 more right, and you're going to
I want
Disneyland.
my horn to do the same thing, actually.
Oh my God. How do we do that?
I don't know. That'd be sick, though.
Any mechanics out there?
Yeah, if someone cuts you off in traffic, it just goes,
Okay, Lexus. Okay, Lexus.
We'll get a few of them. We could also get this one.
What's a second leg?
oh my God, it just cycles through.
Just scare the hell out of
the
people
light
on a
turns
crosswalk.
green and the person in front of you doesn't go, and it just goes, okay. What's a second leg? Scream. All right, here's question 2. Today's Allie Knows the News. During today's Allie Knows the News, Jesus. Somebody won $500. Who did they play against to win?
Hold on, I have it here.
You do.
Allie Knows the News.
How many notes?
Did you take these? Did you type these or write these with your hands?
I wrote these.
Wow, handwriting never happens anymore.
Who did they play against? Played against Omar.
Yes, that's correct. All right, you got 2 right. Here's the next one. According to Blind Charlie, what is the show celebrating today that we all forgot?
Oh, boy.
I don't care about them enough for this.
You don't know that one? Oh, man.
It was during that minute.
It was during that 1 minute of self-pleasuring and tuning out. Okay. You can't, no answer on that.
No.
All right. It was our 4-year anniversary, apparently. I think that is also happening later this month. Somebody has an official date in a calendar somewhere. All right. That's okay. You're not out of it yet. You got 2 more chances. What backpacks did Klein's kids want for back to school? What is the brand name of the backpack that's making a big comeback this year?
Oh, God. Hold on. I have it.
You sound so defeated and bored.
It sounds kind of creepy, actually.
Okay, hold on. Let me check my notes on this crap.
I got it right next to this website.
Hold
That
on.
might have been part of that same minute I was gone.
I click away from the girl on girl.
Oh, boy.
Were you a very good note taker in class there, Rich?
Not really.
Yeah. Got nothing?
No guess? No guess? No,
No,
nothing?
I don't have it.
All right, then this is the last question, and if you can't get it right, then you are not going. I got to go to somebody else. During the box of shame, Jake admitted to shooting something in the face. What was it?
A robin, a bird.
There you go. Thank goodness. So we didn't have to do this all over again. Now we've all won. All right, congratulations, Rich. You're going to Disneyland. Let's get some.
Oh, man, thank you.
Yeah, was it worth it, Rich?
It was worth it. I wish I had gone 5 for 5, but
Hey, it's respectable, sort of. And respectable, sort of, is high marks in our book. All right, get your takeaways in. We've got a little time before the show's over, of course, and we also have to do Jake's weigh-in. Jake is losing a lot of weight and is losing it fast. I think we're all starting to get a little worried for him. We're going to do a weigh-in with Jake, see how much weight he's lost. Place your bets now. And, of course, get your takeaways into us, 800-520-1067. That's who you text to get your takeaways in. And I'll also tell you some things you can look forward to next week. And, of course, we'll get the weekend song.
Lunch is what these are her words.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. Oh, she's holding her stomach now.
Her eyes started rolling in the back of her head. Her wife is now jealous of the hot dogs.
You have 1 minute and 20 seconds to if you want to tap out, tap out.
I mean,
Ali, you got this.
I will give.
know you
Hey,
do.
big shout out. By the way, Pink's hot dogs. I hear every bite she takes. I hear that snap, that patented Pink snap right there
every time.
And I don't know. It's weird watching this, Brad. I am actually craving Pink's hot dog right now.
Oh, yeah.
Allie is now entering hot dog number 4.5. Five is down. She's got 6 in front of her. Were there 7 on the tray originally?
With no training.
We couldn't even count to 6 properly around here. We put 7 on the tray.
So this will be bun number 5.
We are entering the final minute of competition.
If she gets this, it'll be 5 dogs.
Yes, this will be 5 completed. She's attempting to throw the bun down. I will give her credit. I thought she would have quit by now, Brad. Didn't you think?
I mean, thank God I took the over with
Someone said
50 credits.
Get her some rock pants ASAP. I'm not hungry anymore. I just skipped breakfast. Watching Allie eat hot dogs is my new Ozempic. Eat that meat, girl. You got this. Come on, Allie. Holy ass. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. This is the greatest day. This is like the miracle on ice for 2025. Allie is now with 30 seconds left. Can she do it?
She can put down 5.
Will she get officially 5 down?
She has 2 more bites, essentially, for 5 dogs.
Let's go, Allie. Let's go, Allie. Come on.
All right.
Come on, Allie.
She's got 5 down.
The 5th dog is completed.
5 hot dogs and 5 buns. 20 seconds.
I have diarrhea.
That's amazing. We are listening to Allie's inner thoughts right now.
That is Allie from 20 minutes from now. We got her in the future.
Future Allie.
Yes.
Do not make her laugh. 5, 4.
She'll sad and a little bit horny.
3. Future Allie's got a lot to say. 2, 1. That is time. Time is up.
Oh, my God.
Allie, hold on 1 second. Hold on. She's got her hand on the tray right now.
Oh, man, she does not look good.
No. You're watching a clip from yesterday's show, Omar.
Oh, sorry.
Shut up! Oh, my God, you guys. I think I am going to throw up.
Oh, hold on. Take a second.
Man.
Breathe through the nose. Remember what your mom said. Breathe through
Hey,
the
if you
nose.
throw up, you got to do this again.
No!
Do not be DQ'd. 5 is still a respectable number.
How long do I have to keep it down for?
How long do you have to?
4 days.
It's right there.
It's in your esophagus?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Take a
man.
deep breath. Take a deep breath.
This is an HR violation.
Take a deep breath. Allie, can we get a quick interview after the fact now? Do you want to be burped like a baby? Brad, can you burp Allie?
Sweet James is listening like I have a case for this now.
Okay, hold on. She's grunting and moaning. Allie, you've done it? Oh, hold on. She's going to the bucket now. Oh, okay. Hold on.
No. That was a spit.
Give her a water. Hold on. She's in the bucket.
I don't want more water.
Don't give her
So
more
much
water.
water.
Don't give her more water.
I have so much water.
Allie with a final.
It's like the buns are expanding in my body.
That's 5. Hey, Brad, what do you think from what you just saw?
I am thoroughly impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Allie, respect. Mad respect on your name.
She has, I mean, everyone remembers where they were in Los Angeles when Kobe dropped 81.
That's right.
I will remember where I was
Gained
for this.
81.
Yeah, that's right. Please don't die, Allie. Allie, so proud of you.
Except for being like a little bitch about it. But
minus that.
Shut up, asshole.
We got to take a break. Everyone is boned up right now.
I gotta go.
The lawyers
I gotta
are.
go.
All right, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Allie's going to go.
I gotta go.
And tune in tomorrow on KROQ for Mornings with Kevin and Brad.
There goes Al. Oh, she's making her way to the bathroom now. And Vanessa's with her. Vanessa, trail her and roll tape. We got to take a break. We'll be back.
right, Klein Alley Show. It is KROQ. It is Klein not being here. And thank you to everybody who, mustered through it. I know that it was not perfect, as I'm sure Omar has taken very good notes on all the mistakes that I made. I'm sure we'll hear lots of moments with Allie next week. Mm-hmm. But we will get to Jake's weigh-in now. Get on in here, Jake, and we'll get to your takeaways as well. And next week, we're going to announce the winner of that 9 Inch Nails road trip. So who is going to see 9 Inch Nails in New York, and we'll announce the next band and the next location for KROQ's Road Trip USA. Jake, you've been on Lasar for how long now?
I think I started at the beginning of April or mid-April.
Right. So, a solid 3 months. You've lost over 40 pounds now.
Yeah.
It's
crazy when it first started happening. The first 10, 20 happened pretty quick.
And how much do you eat in a day at this point? Do you still just have one meal a day?
Oh, I want to eat my breast.
Oh, nice.
That's how it's done, man.
Come on, get your app out. Do it now.
I left my phone in the nerd hole.
So, are you still eating one meal a day?
Pretty much, and then a small snack at night. And then, yeah.
Man, you're like an old lady. Old people eat like that, where it's like they eat like a snake.
Like a bird.
Yeah, it's but then they eat one meal, and it's like a significant meal, and then they might have a bowl of ice cream later.
Snakes eat once a week.
Yeah, but you're eating more food in one sitting, right?
No.
So you're just eating one small meal?
I'm actually eating less than I was, because I was eating kind of one meal. It was a big one, and then now it's less.
Yeah, because you're getting smaller. You don't need as much sustenance.
Is it a healthy meal, or is it
Yeah, it's healthy. So at first, my main meal was just what I was normally eating, but without all the carbs in it. So yeah.
Do you crave different foods?
Sure. Yeah.
Are you craving good foods for you or bad foods for you?
Both.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, get on the scale. Last time we weighed Jake, he finally was under 160. So I'm very curious as to whether or not he's lost weight since then. I think we didn't even do one last week, so we'll see where he's at. I wonder at what point we should stop doing this just for Jake's health. What are we at, Vanessa? What does it say?
We are at 156.
Damn!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Thanks to Lasara.com.
It's getting to the point where Jake's clothes look weird.
Yeah.
He's wearing clothes that
you guys got to do that thing where you take them out shopping.
I know. We have to Pretty Woman you.
Yeah.
Because the clothes that you're wearing now look comically large. It looks like you're a child wearing big kid clothes.
I told you yesterday, I still like extra large shirts because they feel nice.
I know,
but try a medium. It's still going to feel nice.
You know what? I have medium somewhere. I'll find my medium shirt.
Please do.
But I don't like shirts. I don't like tight shirts. I don't like shirts hugging me.
Yeah, I know, but extra large is far too large. At least go to large. My God.
I have lots of larges.
Yeah, well, we believe you. Go through all the previous stages of Jake to get to those mediums eventually.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to your takeaways before we get out of here, and then we'll play the weekend song. 831, my takeaway is rock those lady pants. It's a new catchphrase Klein gave us when he called into the GOAT line this morning. 818, you can still boo Lyme disease. That's actually from Jake. Well done. 949, my takeaway is cows are black and white and go moo. 562, my takeaway is Allie raw dogs public toilet seats. That's right. And 774, my takeaway is Allie plus Vanessa equals flawless break transition timing. That's right. We are not without our mistakes. And 949 said, Allie, you guys did a great job today. And then that's right above a text that says, my God, this show is unlistenable without Klein. So as we said earlier in the show, everybody has their own opinions. All right, let's get the weekend song on.
I got one.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Jake, what's your takeaway?
El Caminos change colors.
That's true. That's true, those El Caminos, those little lizards, those two lizards that are rattling around in Johnny's brain. Omar, do you have a takeaway?
Yeah, my takeaway is Happy Stripe Day, shirt day, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I said that better. I'm out.
Yeah, we're all done, all right? We're all kind of checked out at this point. This show is brought to you by Stripes. All right, Klein's going to be back on Monday. We'll see you Monday, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Congratulations, birds.
Oh, my God!
Cancer Schmancer.
Oh, wow.
It's not about that Monday, Tuesday. No one cares about Wednesday. Thursday. Forget that noise. For the weekend. Are you ready for the rear end? Are you ready for the weekend?
Woo.
Are you ready for the rear end? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, trash. Thursday, Friday, sleeping in, eating brunch.
Cola!
Ooh-ha.
Mama!
Yeah, baby!
Hit the beach or hit the mall. Go out with friends, do nothing at all. Sleep in, watch movies, read books. Anything goes, just take a look. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? Go. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? No. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? No. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? No. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah. Are you ready for the rear end? No.
Please, please, please.
Now streaming on Apple TV Plus. Cruel Men will be coming soon.
Penis vagina. Penis vagina.